I don't even have chat on stream. I don't have chat on stream. Where's chat? I need to be able to see chat. There's chat. I can see the chat now. It's all good. Well, I mean, I can see the chat. You can't see the chat yet. And it's because, look, I need people to chat before I put it on screen. Because, look at this. It's just me. It's me testing. Hi, Stormy. Welcome into Crosma Nation. Senor Stinkle. And Lil the Gast. And Chicken Nugget God. And Chicken Nugget God is here. I'm glad the chat's coming through, because when I was doing my little test message over there, it was taking a while to show up. I was typing in my own chat, and it was taking like 30 seconds to show up over here. I don't even know where the delay was coming from. I love your videos. I love them too. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Today, I eat bees. Fair enough. All right. All you got to do, catch a bee. All right. You got to catch a bee and then put it in the freezer. All right. And then it gets really slow. All right. And then what you do is you put the bee in your mouth and it starts to warm back up and move again. And then you have a bee in your mouth. If you've ever wanted a bee in your mouth. Like the new paws? I know, right? These ones actually have dexterity. That's the thing. I can actually, like, I can poke around with these ones. Where's the other ones? These ones are cuter, all right? These paws are cuter, but, like, these ones are for doing stuff. And we're gonna be doing some stuff today. Been stuck in Stormvale Castle for 4 hours. That's, what? That's Elden Ring? I'm still drawing you with the paws and cat ears for the play button stream? Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds adorable. I would love to see that when it's done. Is the set even out? It's not yet. So we're just gonna look at some cards until the set is out. All right, we're just gonna look at some cards. You see, I've got the desks cam set up here. I mean, my keyboard's here right now, but we're gonna be looking at some of my own cards. All right, and then I need to make sure Opera's actually on the right tab. It wasn't, so I'm glad. If anybody wants to look up any cards here, we can just go wherever. All right, we can look at any cards that I don't even have. When does the set come out? I don't know. I don't know when it comes out. That's the thing. We might not get to it tonight. Who knows? I need to open some packs tonight. That way I have something to talk about in a short tomorrow. Can you make a video about the best Pikachu cards? Maybe. I've done a couple Pikachu videos before. I don't know how people feel about Pikachu videos. Should be about the day refresh time today. Well, that would be midnight CST. It's possible. But they've also done it at like 8 o'clock before. So it could be in like an hour or two. It's coming out on the 30th tomorrow? The trailer said the 30th. The tweet that was made with the trailer said the 29th. It could come out whenever. It could come out right now. It could come out in 6 minutes at 7 o'clock. We don't know. Read the news in the app? Is that what the news in the app says? That it's... the tweet said 29th, all right? Somewhere said 29th. So I'm splitting the difference. I think it's coming out at like 8 o'clock, honestly. I'd place my money on 8 o'clock if I was a betting girl. That said, we don't need to do that this stream. I mean, if it comes out this stream, we'll pivot to that and we'll open a lot of packs. It's saying the 30th on the app. We'll see. It says the 29th because PST. Okay. Okay, so that means the 30th in CST, though. That means the very beginning of the 30th. The trade mechanic isn't the best yet. Trading sucks. I don't know what they were cooking with trading. The fact that, like, in order to get an illustration rare that you won, you basically have to pitch your own illustration rares and then have a person trading with you who also wants to pitch a bunch of their illustration rares so that you can do a one-to-one trade. That's stupid. That is stupid. I hate the trading mechanic. Oh, it's awful. I mean, it might be able to get you like a supporter or something that you need for a deck, and that's it. That's all it can do for you. Have you been able to get any Prismatic Evolutions? Now, I said I was going to open my ETBs on stream. And I didn't. I opened them on my own. All right? Because for San Antonio Regionals, Gabe and Phil were down here. Gabe and Phil were here. So I decided to film an opening with them. And I'm really glad I did because that was the most hypest opening of all time. Oh my God, you are not ready for this box opening, all right? It is something that, here, how can I tease this? How can I tease this properly? All right. And let's just put something on there so you don't quite see. these are the pools for my 2 Prismatic ETBs. These are the pools. All right? That's from 2 ETBs. I don't mind hyping it up a little bit because, whatever you're thinking, whatever you are thinking that I pooled, the actual experience was way crazier. Like, you will not be able to predict how it went. That said, I'm saving it for the video, all right? 7 concurrent viewers. My chart for YouTube viewers is going a little crazy. When does new TCG Pocket packs come? It's sometime today into tomorrow. I think it's gonna happen at like 8. 8 is my bet. All right, let's go to desk cam mode because for now. Oh wait. I messed up. We can't go to desk cam yet because we have this. So this is a big old package. Ignore the blatant corporate overlords. All right. And this package is filled with nothing but penny sleeves. I got a big thing full of penny sleeves and nothing else. So we're gonna sleeve some stuff right now. We're gonna look at some cards that I already own. All right. And just get them all sleeved up. We gotta sleeve some things. I am a sinner when it comes to sleeving my cards, all right? I never do it. We need to get in there. We need to sleeve some things. Ugh. All right. There are 2,500 sleeves here. I bought so many. I don't want to run out for a long, long while, all right? So that's 300. Let's get like 400, and then that'll be enough to start. We're gonna start by sleeving all the stuff in my ETB that I keep all my playables in. And then, like, if we, you know, maybe we'll find something from my collection that's pretty cool along the way. So this is the Prismatic ETB, first of all. And this is where I keep all my playables. This is where all those are kept. Can I look up a Vaporeon? Which Vaporeon do you want? Vaporeon. See, we can switch to this cam at any point. Let's see, what Vaporeons do we got? This one's pretty cool. Can you even see my... There's my mouse. I do like the new one. I do like the stained glass. It's one of the better looking ones. I think maybe 3rd best of the new old arts. I like Blue and his Vaporeon here. I like the big Vaporeon. Gotta love the big Vaporeon. This one's always fun. The Generations ones, yeah. Oh, but how warm are the Harcold Soul Silver printings? Absolutely gorgeous. And I mean, anything E-Reader set's gonna be... What is this one? I've never seen this one before. Just this one with like a little... Looking at a little dewdrop? That's adorable. This one's peak. This is one of my favorite... I wish I had this card. This is such a good card. Of course it's Kagamaru Himeno. Of course it is. just feel the mist hit your face. All right, let's go back to desk cam. We're gonna sleeve some things. Recently, I found out Hisuian Lilligant from Silver Tempest is good at setting up Ogerpon EX. For now, we're gonna have a rotation very soon. Welcome in, Raya. All right. In order to sleeve cards, I'm gonna have to take off the gloves. I don't quite have the amount of dexterity I need. Let's see, what do we got on top? Accompanying Flute. This is a card that is played in Snorlax's stall. I don't plan on playing that in the future, but you keep your playables around, all right? I need to paint my nails again. Let's see. Ooh, all right. These are not bad penny sleeves. Oh my god, that fits way better than I thought it would. Like, a lot of penny sleeves are really floppy and, like, don't fit nearly this good around it. Right? Maybe we can fit even more than one in there. Oh, we can't! You can fit more than one in there, so, like, I can have 2. That's so cool. Send some art in the Discord before joining stream. Let's take a look. Artist corner. Oh, that's adorable! Alright, let's look at that. I think I can pull it up properly, right? Yeah! Look at this moth. I love moth characters. They look so fuzzy. Alright? The wings might get in the way. I'm not crazy about, like, the dust they throw around, but, like, moth characters are always so fuzzy. I want to touch the fuzz, all right? I want to very gently touch the fuzz. We got boxed order here. I think this is also a Snorlax card. Anyway, I only own one of them. Buddy Buddy, of course. We all know what this card is. This card is super big in the format. You gotta have your Buddy Buddy Poffins. How much longer is it until the new Pocket set? I don't know. No one knows. I think it's gotta be soon. It's gotta be so soon. And the second it opened, I have like 300 hourglasses. We are gonna get in there. Did I see the leaked cards? Yeah, I know what's in there. It doesn't mean I'm gonna be less excited to pull them though. This is bug catching set. This is useful for grass type decks. I played this in like a stupid Ogre Pond deck. About 5 hours, it says on the Play Store. All right, we might not get to do it this stream then, or I might like stop stream and like do another one. I don't know if Call Bell gets used for anything. I don't know. I just have them, you know, in case. What brand are the sleeves? Good question. Extremely good question. They are this. They're not like a well-known brand, I'm guessing. They seem nice though. I was not expecting them to be as nice as they are, because like I've seen really shitty penny sleeves to just like flop around and have like so much extra space. You can fit multiple cards in these, and like it doesn't feel like a low quality thing. I like this. When is the new set coming out? Don't know. No one knows yet. Sefwong? Yeah, who knows? This is canceling cologne. Pretty useful. We like shutting off abilities. Chill Tease or Toy. This is not gonna be a good deck at all. This does something with like a Meowstic or something though. I don't know. Oh, my counter catchers. All right, the counter catchers are cool though. These aren't even my coolest counter catchers. All right, I have League Cup counter catchers from like back in the Sun and Moon era. But I'll show you what's real cool. They're in my deck though. This is my deck box, by the way. It's a Worlds deck box. We love it. I bought it at Goodwill for $3. So I struck gold with those sleeves. I like them. I'm glad they're as good as they are. What's in here? Oh. All right, well, I was thinking about getting these graded, but I didn't. All right, in my actual deck, however, we have these counter catchers where... Switch them around. This is one of my counter catchers from my deck. You see that little staff icon there? Hold on, let's go a little closer. Ooh! Look at that thing! Look at that little stamp! That's from an event I staffed way back in the day. And I think I have a second one. However, those are staying in my deck for now. Oh, yeah, here's the drip check, by the way. We got my deck box. We got my dice box. You can get this on Pokemon Center right now. It's got the substitutes and a Ditto. And then inside, inside this, I have a bunch of the exact same dice from Lancaster, Pennsylvania regionals. They only ever did one in my hometown of Lancaster, and you better believe I have like 7 dice from that. Because I wanted them. These are my favorite. These are literally irreplaceable dice that this purple one's also a Lancaster. And then the 2 red ones are Philly, which is the second closest one. But if I lost those, I'd never be able to find more. Like, there's no way anyone has those things anymore. Shark, talking about the most viable deck? Well, that's a matter of opinion. I think Guardy's gonna make a comeback, right? I think Guardy's gonna make a comeback. Maybe we should... How many... It's the max that we can put in here. Let's try putting 4 in a sleeve. And then maybe we do another sleeve. Yeah, I think 4 is about the max we should put in one sleeve. I had D&D dice once. I lost them. I was given D&D dice, and they are 100% still at my parents' house. Regarding the Umbreon short, the idea of printing out a full-color page image for free when printer ink is stupidly expensive? I have the Shack printer. I have the Shack printer with the, like, the little bottles that you refill, the tanks. I don't pay that much for printer ink. And also, it lasts stupidly long. Like, I've used my printer a bunch so far, and the ink levels have not even gone down yet. So, like, this was ridiculously cheap to print. Also, it's beautiful. I honestly just want to have printings of all of the VMAXs at max size. Because, like, you could put this on your wall. This is a beautiful work of art. If anyone wants me to print a card, I don't know, donate or something. Here's the thing. I can't say just like, oh, if you want me to print a card, I'll print it. Because then I don't know how many cards I might end up printing. But just updated TCG and no new decks yet, but trading is available. Yep. Trading. They added trading last night, which is super cool. Yeah, 4 is the max it should go. All right, let's move 2 of these out. 1 a.m. local time? That's a little late. Oh, these are Crushing Hammers. So this is an old League promo they did for Crushing Hammer. Based off the XY Trainer kit, I think. Anyway, this card's always getting reprinted in formats. It's literally just flip a coin, discard an energy if you hit heads. It's a nice card to have around. Damage Pump. This is used in like really specific decks that like there's like a Zoroark deck that you want to have a bunch of damage or be able to move damage around on. 1 printed card for 1 fan art. That not a bad deal. How are the pools going? We're not pulling anything right now. We'll open some packs in TCG Pocket and actually, well, I might have a pack that's ready to pool very soon. Watch me hit coin flip on Pokemon Catcher. Oh, let me show you my catchers. Let me show you my Pokemon Catchers. All right, they're deeper in the pile, but they're worth it. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Oh, you already know. You already know. All right, so this is a Pokemon Catcher from Emerging Powers in black and white, which means that it doesn't say flip a coin. It says, I'm going to turn down my microphone a little bit because I'm peeking a little bit. Instead of flipping a coin, it just says switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of his or her bench Pokemon. I have a full playset of these. They don't let you use them like that. But I have the full playset of the original catchers. And then I also have my fancy League promo ones. Since you participate in leagues, are the plastic coins tournament legal? Technically, they can't say they're illegal, but everyone just rolls dice. Everyone just rolls dice because it's way easier to get a valid result with it. Coins can be a little janky. They can fly all around. They can be hard to get something that everyone agrees on. What does Deduction Kit even do? Look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. I don't know. That could be useful for something. This is a brand new one, right? Surging Sparks. Delivery Drone. Flip 2 coins, both of them head search your deck. There is no way this is a good card. This is literally just something that's here because why not? Noticing a lack of card flip game, though, better of you. Huh? Card flip game. Card flip game? Ooh, I just pulled this recently. This is my, filled with the coins for 25 cents each. Yeah, nobody really uses the coins, but, like, you can. I mean, they're nice to collect. I know I have some of them here somewhere. Where's my stack of coins? Like, I got myself a couple of the coins recently. I got this Quaxley one. I got this Palmy. I have another Palmy somewhere. I've got Scorbunny, and I've got Sprigatito. I thought I had all the Paldea starters for a second, and then I remembered that this is not Fuecoco. This is very much so not him. Ain't currently comfortable with the deck composition of Pokemon TCG. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when Budew comes out. By the way, I've got all my Budews. Let's skip ahead to the Pokemon real quick so I can show off Budew. All right, there's this new guy from Prismatic Evolutions. He's going to change up the entire meta of this game. Itchy Pollen prevents your opponent from playing item cards during the next turn. It's for free, and you can retreat him whenever you want, which is a little bit crazy. I got a full playset for my ETBs. Are you Team Celebi or Team Mewtwo in TCG Pocket? What do you mean by that? Oh, in the decks. I don't like Celebi as a deck. I don't like coin flip decks. Are you building an actual card deck? Nope. We are just we're just sleeving them up. Sleeving up my staples. Earthen Vessels are an insanely important card. It gets cards into your discard and searches for energy. Every deck plays this thing. Like, it's a crazy staple. Budew's first card in years and absolute banger. Right? Right? So many Pokemon wish, but it's also going to make so many people hate Budew. They're not going to be fans of him after this. You know? Oh, these are the sleeves from the Prismatic ETBs. And they're very nice looking. I think they're great to put your cards in to protect them because they don't have like they don't have the front that makes them less vibrant. They have the good front. But the foil chips off these very easily, so I don't think you should use these for an actual deck. It will be very easy to accidentally end up with marked cards if you use these things for your actual deck. The art on the Budew is fantastic too. Yes, yes. Let's look at that on the actual screen real quick, because I'm pretty sure I remember who the artist is, and we can talk about it. Yep. All right, let's go to the cards viewing stream. So this is Budew's artwork. All right, and you can see it's got a ton of flowers on here. He's a little guy, amongst a ton of plants. So many plants going on here, all right? And if we click into this artist, Yoriyuki Ikegami, you can see that that's kind of their whole deal. They make grass types with a lot of plants everywhere. Every single one of their cards is like this. It's just so many plants, as many plants as you can fit on the screen everywhere. It's got to be like a fun artist to collect for. I mean, if you ignore the Venusaur that is expensive as hell, if you ignore the 151 stuff, you get a theming, all right? You get a very good theming. Oh, Skiploom. I love Skiploom. Look at this guy. I have that Gardenia's Vigor. Yeah. Yes. Crown Zenith stuff is always great. The Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery stuff. I think they were forced to put those mods. Yeah, they would just be doing landscape if they could. Literally. Clearly a person who does not want to draw Pokemon. They just want to draw little landscapes. Can you look up Cub Fu? I think he only has like one card. He has one card. This is the only Cub Fu card. That's it. Background music's a little loud. All right, we can turn it down. I always worry about it being too quiet. That's the thing. Archon only has like 3. Budew plus Herod's Cape would be a good deck. Maybe. That does sound really... That sounds annoying. I want to say no, but that... So I can have a master set of Cub Fu? You better believe it. This card is 8 cents. You can get this card for 8 cents right now. Urushifu has more, I think. How do you spell his name? Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, Urshifu got a bunch of V cards, and because they weren't printing normal versions of him, like, you didn't need a Cub Fu. Like, this is the only one. These are the only 2 that actually evolved from Cub Fu. So there's one Cub Fu. Despite this guy having a billion fucking arts. Let's see. Look up the other Budew cards? Yeah, makes sense. And then we'll look up Archon. Budew. There's your options for Budew if you're making a 151 set. Sorry, like just a Pokedex full set. I don't know what you'd call that. You have the most recent one, which is probably your best option, and these guys, which are going to be more expensive, because they were the only Budews for a while. Also, I just want to point out, this guy has the attack Buddy Buddy, as in Buddy Buddy Poffin, as an attack. And this one is just a PNG on a awful background. I mean, all we got to do is go to Ken Sugimori, and we'll get tons of those. I want to look at Archon. I want to look at Archon and see how many he has. Oh, he has 4. He hasn't gotten one in a little while. It was insane to me to find out that Pichu has not gotten a card since Heart Gold Soul Silver. That is the last time Pichu has a card. It's Pichu. Come on, it's Pichu. I unironically love the Ken Sugimori cards. There's a pair that I really love, and I'll show it in a second. Same thing with Minior. There's not a lot of Minior cards. I know Minior got an illustration rare at least. This Pichu's adorable. Why is this one Smash Melee? Why is there a Smash Melee Pichu? I want that. That's cool as hell. Look at this thing. It's literally just a GameCube Pichu. That's super cool. That's the Pichu that I would choose if I was making like a... Oh, but this one's pretty good. The Yukimori Pichu. Pichu Bros is a pretty cool card. It is expensive, but it is very cool as a tie-in to the actual anime. We were looking through Jack's bulk over the weekend, and he just had like this card amongst everything, and no one knew why. No one knew how it got there. It was just there. I like how this Pichu is just Ken Sugimori, but they tilted it a little bit. Oh, there's a Kaneko Ao Pichu. That's right. This is one of my favorite arts. This is one of my favorite artists. Unfortunately, she has not worked with the card game since 2019. However, absolutely adore all Kaneko Ao cards. How much is this one? Okay, that one's expensive, but not too bad. Lana's probably expensive, yeah. Love the Sylveon? Yeah, I have this Sylveon. I'm so lucky that I have that Sylveon. I'm so lucky that I actually have it. I also have this Pikachu, which is one of the best Pikachu arts. This Skiddo is one of my favorite arts of all time. Amilcart? Yeah. What did I see from them recently? I think I have the Shaman. Oh, right. Kaneko Ao also did all the supporters. I will never own all their cards. Right. Anyway, absolutely adorable style drawn Pokemon. Oh, okay, so at Emil. Is that how you spell their name? It is, okay. Oh, that's what I pulled from them recently. Alright, I can't talk about that because that's gonna be spoilers. I just may have pulled one of these cards very recently. Look up the artist Soso. I do remember Soso. Oh, they have been doing stuff recently. Right. Why am I thinking of it? How did they get on the team? Were they like a from one of the contests? Did they get noticed because of one of the contests? Is that what happened? Because this is a very recent start to the artwork. They also made the Mewka art. That's right. That's right. I remember. That's the crazy cool thing that they did recently. Look up Naganadel and Guzzlord. We can get there with Naganadel, right? Yeah, these guys right here. Very cool artwork. Violent Appetite. What's the attack hand? Turn all your prize cards face up. Take 2 prize cards. Okay. It's just free 2 prize cards. I forgot about that. Ooh, actually. All right, let's go back to Desk Cam. All right, let's go back to Desk Cam because I've been working on a bit of a collection, all right? And I'm only missing 1 card from that collection right now. Can I even fit this on Desk Cam? I sort of can. All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff that I got in San Antonio. I've been working on a collection of all of Ren's artworks. Ren is the person who does the like sort of realism looking ones, like this Pavilion. So I got a bunch of them that I needed. I got Lechonk from Stellar Crown. I opened up a pack of Stellar Crown and had it in there. Very nice. My friend Phil traded me a Zorua. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this guy. This guy's getting more expensive too, so I'm glad that I got him before he went crazy bonkers. Because I would have been a little scared about this guy moving out of my price range before I had him. They did this Houndour, looking out over the land with a nice little mace on the back. This is one that I got at the actual event. We got Chimecho, a bargain for $3. I mean, this card is beautiful. You're telling me this thing's only $3? Their loss, all right. Let's get that in another sleeve. I got this Cutiefly. they are 100% getting eaten by this thing the second the piece is broken. All right? It's going to have a little drink of water, and then it's going to turn on them. This is not a safe situation for the cutie flies. Yeah, it's gorgeous water. Oh, like, it's crazy. How do you even render water like that on a Pokemon card? Is this the guy who made the Swine Up and Battle Partners? No. Oh, so the only one I'm missing right now is the Litten. I don't have the Litten for some reason. We also got the Palmy, of course, from Paldean Fates. Shiny Palmy amongst all his sleepy friends. And their first artwork, because this is how they became an artist for the company, the illustration contest one of Arcanine. They did this artwork, they won, and they did more artworks after. They usually like hire the illustrators to win those contests. What else was I gonna look at? You just search up Onyx from Lost Thunder? Alright. Is it gonna be the Gooner Onyx? Because I'm pretty sure it's the Gooner Onyx, right? It's the one that Komiya drew that has, like, the weird face. What else did I get? We got to finish going through what I got from San Antonio. Because I also I pulled this Lacey from, like, the same pack as that one Lechonk. Love her. All right, we love Lacey in this house. We love her long purple coat. Oh, here's one I picked up. I've been working on getting, like, the Friends cards. We got Friends in Sinnoh. Cynthia is getting Mike Wazowski by this price tag. Also, I'm giving free advertisement to this place that sold me this thing for literally market value. I didn't even get a deal from them. Why am I giving them advertisement? Very recently, not quite over the weekend, but pretty recently, like when I went back home for Christmas, I got this Cramorant. We love him. Is there anything else I gotta look over that I got recently? Ooh, I pulled this from a pack. I pulled this bad boy from a pack of Stellar Crown. There were some Stellar Crown openings, alright? I think I opened like 9 packs of Stellar Crown. I got Lacey, that Lechonk, and this Milcery. What is the maximum you would pay for any card? Probably $100, and that's only if, like, I really, really liked it. That would have to be, like, a crazy thing that I absolutely positively needed to have. I got the Torkoal, which I thought this card was models for the longest time. This is painted. Like, this is painted. There's brush strokes on this. And yet they made it look so lifelike. What's your most expensive card you own? It's Special Delivery Budew. He's in this binder somewhere, I think. Hello, Ray the Trans Femme. I'm glad to see more trans people in chat. This is... We gotta have the most transist chat in all of YouTube, alright? I got this Ortega recently. Look, I just like characters with pink hair. I think it's a good color for hair. I think it fits very well. We got that. Alright. What other fun thing? Oh. You were asking what the most expensive card I owned is? This. It's this thing. This is $250 for some reason. If anyone wants to trade me a Team Magma's Groudon for it, I'm game, because I'd rather have a Team Magma's Groudon. Does being under the trans umbrella count? Yeah. Yeah, trans, non-binary, anything that falls under that. We got those. Yeah. Oh. We can see I have every card in the Team Magma, Team Aqua set except for the Groudon. Gender fluid? Yeah, gender fluid's fine. Anything would be fine. Fucking... I shouldn't say it's fine. I should say just, like... It does fall under that umbrella. Definitely. Alright, where's the other stuff I got? Ooh! I got a new penny. I got this penny. I don't hate him. I just don't need to own him if he's $250. I could own other things that I want more. This is a gorgeous card. This was only $6. People were sleeping on this penny. I'm so mad that, like, the, someone made a tweet about the other penny that has the Umbreon on it, and it went up, like, $7 that day. I need that penny. I don't have that penny yet. Sleeping on the penny? Oh. You know what? Maybe we should... We can save that wording, that particular wording, for Rika, all right? People are also sleeping on the Rika. Because who doesn't want this beautiful woman? Absolutely gorgeous. I want to share her ice cream. Right? Also, I think Grusha's in there. Yeah, also Grusha's in there. Not Grusha. Sorry, Gita. G names. Gita is in there. On a completely different card art. Eri from Temporal Forces. Yes, that's a great card. I was literally just talking with that card about someone before we started stream. Absolutely gorgeous card. I got this Palafin from Paldean Fates. I mean, this is an expensive card, but it's a cool one. Last penny floor I need is the Scarlet Violet one. That's a good one to need. This Garganacle's so cute because there's a... First of all, there's a person down here. I like when cards have people in them. And there's some Swablues. And I'm a big fan of Swablues, all right? Gotta have me some Swablu cards. If Swablu's there, I will be there. I got a Japanese Milcery. I mean, these are aight. Actually, these need sleeves. This is more stuff that we need to put sleeves on. All right. So let's do that then. Get you in a sleeve. Everyone needs a sleeve. We got Japanese, Ledian. Ledian's pretty cool. I mean, I like that he's a reference to Pulseman. Do you have the Altaria SIR? I don't, and it's too expensive to get now. It's not something that, like, I want that bad that I'll, like, spend the money for it. This guy's so... Turtonator. Turtonator's his name. Waiting for the rain to clear up so he can go outside. Ugh. Get in there, buddy. We got a Noctowl, but unfortunately not a playable one because it's Japanese. I mean, this was the Pokemon, the ETB promo over here. In Japan, it was just part of the set. So there's all these little trinkets that he's gathered. Oh, you are not ready for the Gluck Duck Gulpin. The absolute unit devouring everything. This is kind of an underrated one. The Crabominable that's just sort of like hidden in the blizzard here. Very cool. Very cool concept for a card, having him literally be so tough to see in there. What's my favorite card of all time? I don't know my favorite of all time. I have a couple, like, that I really like. This... I muted my mic. I love this Raihan card a lot. This is one of the best artworks they've ever done, I think. This thing's only like $2, get you one. Because, like, gorgeous. Gorgeous card. Oh, this one. This one's getting noticed now. This is an absolutely gorgeous one as well. Love this card art. Really, Galarian Gallery, they just cooked so hard. And no one cares right now. And then once we get to the back of the binder, I'll be able to show some other ones that I really like. But I don't want to lose my place on sleeving these things. We got Probopass. I love this one. Just everyone living their days around Probopass. There's a little Bidoof down here. There's some Starlies just around. I don't know what Lotad's up to. This guy's going on a run with his Boltund. And they're putting little trinkets on top of this guy. Look at those. Just a lot of details and a lot of people. I like seeing people live with Pokemon on cards. Yeah, it's Pachirisu. He's sleeping on his friend. It's a nice place to nap. This Excadrill has a job. We love that for him. We love seeing him work. You know, he has a role in society, and he likes doing it. Same with this one. It's Timber. He's building a house. Or making, like, temporary building for, like, a festival or something. Regardless, it's another Pokemon working a job. Like, the best kind. This one is not that, but it is Florgato. Now that I have the Florgato, I kind of want to get the entire line of these. Just, it's so pretty. All right. We love this Prigatito line here. This Palmont is flat out not working. He's snoozing. He's letting all his friends do the work. How would the Pokemon get paid? Food. How we pay house cats for basically keeping us free of plague rats. I got Joltik sleeping on our pal Yamper here. This one's so cute. Oh, this is Kricketune. All right, so this is in Pleasant Park. This is a whole thing. During Sword and Shield, they made a bunch of cards that take place in a place called Pleasant Park. This is the end of the day with all the Pokemon from those cards. It's like a big connecting area throughout the entire Sword and Shield era. But we never found out about it because we didn't get the Pleasant Park Stadium card. Here is Charge-a-Bug on a camping trip, powering all their appliances. He's got his own job, too. Pleasant Park Fortnite? Yes. Maybe that's why we didn't get the card, because they didn't want to call it Pleasant Park in America, because Fortnite. Right? Anyway, we love this guy with his little job, too. He's a little portable generator. You just feed him food and he generates. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Absolutely gorgeous Blitzel. Underrated Blitzel. I mean, nobody cares about Blitzel, so it's going to stay underrated, but underrated Blitzel. Ferrothorn in, like, this extremely grassy home that's, like, clearly built to care for him. We love him. I posted about these guys. I got the plus... Hold on. We've got to get both of them on cam at once, right? I wish Charge-a-Bug was real because he looks funny. You know, he looks cuddly. He's a little... I don't... He'd be fun to squish, okay? He'd be fun to squish in your hands. I got these two guys, all right? They connect together. It is a divisive day in the Plus Online household. What are we doing? Right now we're looking at my cards. We're going to sleeve some stuff. We're waiting for the new set to come out in Pocket, if it does. But I'm showing what cards I got over the weekend. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we got Heliolisk with that also really nice looking water. I mean, look, all you need to do to get my attention on a card is have weirdly nice looking water, and I will be there. That's exactly why I'm there for Watchroll. Where did you get the arms? The arms? Arms? What arms? Cards. Oh, San Antonio Regionals. We have Sunflora all hanging outside a house here. All lined up, serving as the garden. This Lairon's another Pokemon with a job. He refines scrap metal, or eats it. Whatever he's doing, he's getting rid of it. We love him for that. He serves his role well. Whew. Okay, we're almost done with these. We're almost done with these. These two also go together. We got, of course, Solrock and Lunatone from the Galarian Gallery, which are gorgeous together, and being pursued by the same Illumise and Volbeat. My TCG Pocket is updating. Did you download the trade update yet? Because, like, that came out last night, and you might just not have gotten it yet. Togekiss looks like... I like the Togekiss artwork, because that's the one that's on the SP one. We got this Pikachu from Galarian Gallery. Had to have him eventually. He's very pretty. Read something in a book, and it was about Mimikyu. It said, for research purposes, a scientist peeked under his old rag, and he died. Fair. That's what happens. Absol with these sunbeams pass through. I like the storm on this one. Like, I love looking at a good storm. And, like, when it does that thing where it's getting sunny, so, like, the clouds look even darker against it. Ooh. Absolute gorgeous thing for that. And you know it's going to be a bad storm because Absol is there. All right? If Absol is there, you're fucked. Unless you're a Storm Chaser, in which case... Do you think that, like, in the Pokemon universe, Storm Chasers would follow Absols around because they know that's where the shit's gonna go down? That sounds like so much fun. That sounds so cool. Like, they would 100% have Absols so they know where the disaster's gonna happen. Like, think about it. Oh. We got little Sandile poking his head out of the sand. Absolutely gorgeous realistic card. Thank you, Obama Thomas, for the compliment. Did I see Mars? I did. I scrolled through the list. Because I didn't know if I was going to make a short about today. But I think that, I think it'll be tomorrow's short and I'll just go off of whatever I pull. And I got my first amazing rare. I needed an amazing rare because I've been wanting to show these off for a while. And this is one of them. What are you trying to pull? We're not pulling anything. We're just sleeving stuff up. I'm showing you off what I've got. Ooh, and this is kind of an underrated one because it's a normal art. I really like this Chimecho, all right? Because, look, the person inside is literally drawing him. Let's try and focus it a little bit. I don't know if you can see. The person inside is looking at the Chimecho and literally drawing it. That's such a cute thing. I love it. All right. Oh, these aren't new, but I did get them in the binder. There's the Alimas. In case anyone wanted to see the Alimas, there's the Alimas. How many is this again? 24, 28. I've got 32. I've got 32 Alimas and this special one down here. It's funny how like 30 of those were bought at least 6 years ago. And then on the topic of... Oh, is that also... No, that's the other guy. On the topic of cards that I really like that I think are great artworks. Bugsy getting abducted. Beautiful. We love to see a king out of his element. Anyway, we're going to go back to sleeving playables for now. We'll look at fancy stuff in a bit. But I got to get this done. I got to sleeve some playables. Energy Lotto, sometimes useful. I only own one of them. Mimikyu have crippling dysphoria and kill anyone who looks at them because they're too embarrassed. Fair enough, alright? We've all been there. We've all been there. I understand. I think that Mimikyu's innocent then. Personally, I think that's valid. That's a valid crash out. These are energy retrievals. This card comes back a lot, so I have a lot of copies of it. I think it's worth keeping a lot of the spare copies together. Why not? Boom. 1, 2... Oh, 2 more. Okay. I have 10. How do y'all just pop to say massive heart and never stop being yourself? Big love from the Harris family. Me and my son and daughter love your content. Thank you so much, Rolts 2010. We have Energy Switch. This is like a niche use card. Sometimes it's nice to have around. This ETB is very much just where I keep the cards that I might need. Look, you don't want to get rid of something because the second you get rid of something is the second that it like becomes super mega playable and nobody has it and it's like $1 to get a new copy. Energy Search. I've got one of them. I need to not. I would give Mimikyu snack. He deserves a snack. These are the coolest enhanced hammer they ever made, by the way, where it's tucked into like a briefcase alongside the regular hammer. And it looks like Tool Scrapper back there, maybe? I recently saw you at the regionals. Did you happen to win or place? I was playing in side events. I was just playing in side events the entire time. And that's a Purple Cliff video that you'll see pretty soon. That's all I was there to do. So, like, unfortunately, I would have loved to, like, meet more people at the regionals and, like, walk around and do more stuff. The unfortunate thing is just that I was working. I was working my main job. So I got to do a little bit of that, but making that video was the priority. I don't know what this thing even does. It's just in here. I treat all my cards with respect. That means lots of binder pages. Yeah. Look, it's important to keep them in nice condition. We got glass trumpets here. We got to keep those in nice condition. Can we get Purple Cliff insider information? Let me think. Do I got any insider information for you? Do I got any... This is really nice for locking your opponent into active spot. Doesn't do much else. So I need to see your upcoming videos. I'm telling my friend how I learned about so many cute cards from you. For full-length videos upcoming, I think the next thing I work on is going to be a Prismatic Evolutions opening that I recorded on... When did we record that? We recorded that on Monday. And that's the thing I'm most excited about. Prismatic hype is still really high, so I want to get that out as soon as possible. I also have an opening that I did with my sister when I was back home for Christmas that I want to get edited. And then I have, like, a script that I need to record, and I've got, like, multiple streams that need to be edited. I got so much stuff to work on, long-form-wise. I don't even know what Gutsy Pickaxe does. I've just heard the name, so maybe it's useful. How many cards do you have? I don't have a count of that, my friend. Too many to count. Hisuian Heavy Ball, great card. Get you Pokemon on the prizes. Anything that messes with your prizes, always very useful to have around. Lost Vacuum, discards tools, discard stadiums. We love that for him. Meddling Memo. I don't even know if anything uses that. I feel like for some of this, I looked it up on Limitless and there was like one deck. And I was like, well, that's good enough for me. Mirage Gate. This is for lost decks. This won't be around much longer. You know, some of this stuff rotates in April. Drunk Dreepy. Drunk Dreepy. What is a Drunk Dreepy? Which one is he? That one? Oh, I see him. Hold on. I've spotted Drunk Dreepy. It's this. It's this Dreepy. That's very clearly the one you were talking about. That's so funny. How it was that obvious of the lineup. Like, I looked at all of these and I'm like, oh, I don't know which one. Oh, nope, it's this one. He's very goofy. Hold on, I gotta move this slightly to the right. There we go. These are nest balls. I have better nest balls in my actual deck. I've got League Cup nest balls in there. Can you please show the cat paws? They're the last thing I need to draw. Which ones do you want, the tiny ones or the big ones? Because I would show the big ones, all right? I like the big ones. Let's do this there. Let's go to full cam for this, all right? Let's give you the full cat experience. Oh, I don't have a finger in there. Wait, can we do a peace sign? There's all your cat moments for right now. I would meow, but I don't know how to. And the music stopped because we're on this really janky music track that is in my in my playlist for some reason. Enjoying the new Evolution SIRs. I like them. I like them well enough. Look, I can't really enjoy them if I don't have them, right? I haven't pulled any of them. And I've only been able to open so much of the set. I am getting 2 of the right... Oop, I bumped the mic and I am sorry for that. I did manage to get 2 of the regular EXs that are coming. How playable is Ogre's Mask? I don't know. This just came out, so there's no data to go off of for me yet. It's kind of just a thing that I'm keeping on the off chance that, like, maybe it will be playable one day. It doesn't seem very playable to me, because you usually don't play lots of Ogrepons together. You pick your one, and it's a support Pokemon. It's not your main thing. So, I don't know. Are you waiting until Prismatic price lowers to open up more? Yeah, I don't want to, like... I don't want to buy from scalpers and stuff. And, like, here's the thing. The type of content I make, like, I can always just talk about. I don't need to, like, do openings for it. It's not actively required, so... Do you have VMAX Umbreon? I have a VMAX Umbreon. Not the fancy one. I have a one. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. That is an Umbreon VMAX. It counts, right? It don't have a moon in it, but it's... I think this one's better, honestly. Actually, you know what? You know what? I opened up a pack earlier, and it came with... I don't even know how they fit this in the pack, but... I did pull this, so, like, maybe that counts. Maybe, this is some sort of a misprint, though. Like, there's a lot of white around the edges. I don't know what's going on with that. It's pretty glossy. It's not very hollowy. It's 5 times bigger than it should be. You know, maybe I got a misprint. Yeah, Sylveon's the best evolution. I mean, that's why it's here, right? Look at it on the bottom. Send it for a misprint grade? Hell yeah. Ooh. I actually am sending something in for a misprint grade. I gave it to Gabe to send in. I'm finally sending over my miscut Ace Rolla. That is probably the only one in existence, so I really hope it gets graded properly. I have a crimped Ace Rolla League Cup promo. And the thing about League Cup promos is they are not supposed to be crimped. Like, League Cup promos come in their own special little packages. Sorry, League Challenge promos. League Challenge promos come in their own special little packages, not normal packs. There's not supposed to be a situation where they end up crimped. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who has one of those, and I really hope that it gets back safely to me. Alright, we got the old catchers. We got the new catchers. Moon is alright, maybe because it's popular to similar to the Van Gogh Pikachu. Van Gogh Pikachu's alright. I just wanted the Van Gogh Pikachu plush, and I got that. So I'm satisfied with my Van Gogh Pikachu stuff. What does Pot Helmet do? Why are Pokemon doing Pot? I don't know. No one needs that card. Wait, is that even a... That's a tool. This is not the tool section. Get out of here. You're not an item. I know I've seen people use Power Glass. I'm not crazy. People have used Power Glass. Alright, we got my new rare candies. They're their own thing. Is that another drawing of the moth? Nice. Hold on. Yeah, if y'all send art about anything during stream and want me to check it out, I've got... Especially since, like, I'm set up to do the Pokemon stuff right now, especially since I'm set up to show cards, I can it's just literally just a tab over to look at art that you send in Artist Corner. It's chasing a little lamp monster. It's a little lamp yokai with legs. That's adorable. It's beautiful. Just pulled the SIR Rare Candy and PTG Live. I packed open in that. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, no rush, Lilligast. Are you organizing so you can get a deck build going? I'm just I'm sleeving things. Things need to be sleeved. None of my things are. I don't want them, like... Because when they're not sleeved, they're just moving around down in there and getting bumped up on the edges. So I'm just getting everything in sleeves. I think that's what we need to do. Especially since some of the stuff that I have in there is really cool. Ain't no one gonna use Roto Stick. No one's using Roto Stick. Pulled the Iono Star. Oh, the Iono SAR. The one where she's doing the mukbang? Let's look at Iono cards. That way we can determine which is the best Iono. Alright, so here's our Iono choices. These are the ones that they printed. The full art, the regular full arts are always very nice looking. Like, you just get a good view of the character, and that makes it very visible in your deck, and I appreciate them for that. This girl got such gorgeous food, though. The Pikachu pancakes, the Pikachu rainbow pancakes, I want those. I want to try those. This little Eevee thing here, I want to try that too. It looks tough to drink. The Sylveon drink looks like the most delicious thing in the world. It's got like this whipped cream into this pink fruity thing down here. I want that. I want to have it. Oh. Tandem Mouse ice cream. A little crazy on the toppings. I don't know about that one. There's a Poltergeist pot back here. That's really cool. And then we also have this one, this SIR, where she's just got a drink, but it's got her entire team from like her actual gym fight. These are the Pokemon she actually uses against you in the gym fight. Trust me, I remember that gym fight is annoying. Especially when you're only running Pikachus. But the Ionos I play in my personal deck. Where are you? Where are you, girl? I run these ones. Whoop, we're not on desk cam. I run these bad boys because they have her logo on it, and I really like that branding. It's such a, and I mean, it's got the Cosmos borders. Should have made Miku cards during the collab. That would be cool. Oh, this is my V-Star token right now. It's got the Pop Team Epic Pikachu sleeve in the background. What else cool? Oh, we got League Cup Nest Balls in here. Gotta have those. The Fortnite song came up. Oh, these are the coolest things I have. I have Staff Ultra Balls that are on like this desk, this drafting table. Looks super cool. Best Ultra Ball art, hands down. What else do we got? I need to fix this deck because I changed out a couple cards for the specific things we were doing. We were doing like a specific event that required me to have different cards in there. Where's the Lopunny with a relaxing shower? I don't have that card. I can't take a relaxing shower with Lopunny. I'm being robbed of my Lopunny privileges. She's heard all the weird things I said about her as the ending joke to shorts. Oh, I got a really old Super Rod here. Here's the weird thing about Pokemon cards, is that you are allowed... You're allowed to play old arts and just, like, have the correct rules on the side. So, like, even though this says something completely different than this, you can technically play this card. And just play it with, like, the new rules. I like this art. It's got that old 3D aesthetic. It's got a weird fish on it. That is definitely not a Pokemon. It looks like Basket Legion or Veluza, which is really funny. I always called this breast cancer awareness super rod as a kid because of the pink candle. Look, I made weird jokes as a kid. I don't know. Maybe that's a valid thing for it. Shiny Alpha Lopunny. I don't even need to be shiny. Alpha Lopunny. I want to be with her. In that, like, I am now her Pokemon, okay? If I catch an Alpha Lopunny, I'm her Pokemon now, alright? That's just how the dynamics work. Plot twist is Basket Legion? It could be. Look, there's a Psyduck card where Tatsugiri's just on it. Let's look that up. Let's go to the other camera. Psyduck. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? That's just Tatsugiri back there. Tatsugiri's just there. I got Epic Gaming's rewards. Hold on, I'm taking this opportunity to check Pokemon TCG Pocket. Yeah, it's literally just Tatsugiri in the background of this Psyduck card. You know, because where else would he be? Where else? Do you have Lopunny with sit-down bounce? I don't think I have any Lopunny cards. I might have this one of her training. I like this art a lot. Wait. The other one. Not that one. Yes, that one? Oh, it is that one. Yes. This one goes hard. Tokia, underrated artist. I don't think they do work for the TCG anymore. They do not. They stopped with Rebel Clash. Absolutely gorgeous portfolio. Oh my god. Every single card they've done is a banger. Like, insane. Especially their trainers. Like, oh, this Koga goes so hard. Channeler. Misty's Water Command. This is like the best Misty artwork in the entire game. They need to, like... we need to get this Misty art in TCG Pocket stat. And, I mean, this is crazy, because we were talking about Lopunny. Let's go back to Lopunny. Lopunny doesn't have that many cards. It's crazy. We got a Kagamaru Himeno. This is probably the best one. I mean, I love their work. I say this is the best one when this one exists. And Kanako Eo. Like, look how many goated artists they got making Lopunny cards. Tokia, Kanako Eo, and Kagamaru Himeno. By the way, I do try to look up names, how to pronounce names before I say them in shorts. It's just really hard to find the pronunciation of names. It's a lot easier to find the pronunciation of Japanese words than it is Japanese names. Someone could have seen the fish in the background and been like, I have an idea. Yeah, exactly. Love the Lopunny with the dark purple background. Yeah, Kanaqueo. She's the one with the buns out, but like, that's okay. That's perfectly relevant and valid. This one has a lot of detail with the plates and food and stuff. Love that. Oh, and it's another Kagabara now. This one's not as good as the other one. And we love the queens. I actually have the queens. I've got their regular artwork. It's a good one. Are all megas in the TCG, or are we still missing some? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I wouldn't be surprised if we were missing some, right? And I'll tell you why. After I find this thing. Where are the queens? So we got the queens right here, right? We got Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff. This is the only time Mega Lopunny has been on card. It didn't get its own Mega Pokemon card. It only got on the tag teams. So they didn't do all the Megas when they were supposed to. No Mega Sceptile? Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised. Sceptile. No, there's Mega Sceptile. He's right there. He's here. Let's just look at Mega Pokemon and see if we can figure out which one is not. Can we search for Mega? We can. There we go. Let's see. Mega Rayquaza, Mega Sharpedo. Are there any we're not seeing here? Mega cards were not my favorite mechanic. Mega Mewtwo's. What are the Mega Pokemon? Yeah, tell me about it, Bulbapedia. Tell me about which Mega Pokemon exist. Gengar. We definitely got Gengar. Alakazam we definitely got. Didn't see Abomasnow. Ooh, good catch. Abomasnow. There is no Mega Abomasnow. You are correct. At least not in America. I wonder if there's one in Japan. Abomasnow. Nope, not even Japan has one. Mega Gyarados has some. Yeah, Mega Blaziken definitely got one. There's no way, because he was like the face of Mega Evolution. It would help if I spelled his name correctly. Yeah, I was going to say, Mega Blaziken had to get a Mega, because he was the whole big deal. Like, they gave you him free if you bought the game early. He was a Mega Evolution big deal. Glalie, I swear there's a Mega Glalie. If there's not a Mega Glalie, I've swapped universes from the one that I was in before. Oh, Mega Altaria. I need to get that one. They got Mega Aldino. This guy won a tournament. Sorry, not a tournament. This guy won Worlds for some reason. They rolled up with this, fought only Greninja players, and it worked. Is there a full art of that? I like Aldino a lot. I want to collect a bunch of Aldino cards. Mega Glalie is Breakthrough? Okay. I was like, surely there's been a Mega Glalie. I thought there was. Yeah, there he is. He's yelling at... He's got words in his mouth. Mega Mewtwo. Why? There's both Mega Mewtwo's. Because that was a big deal in the break sets, was 2 Mewtwo's from different universes fighting. Mega Ampharos? Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, there he is. All right, we gotta look up this Onix. We gotta look up Onix from Lost Thunder. Is it that one? Is it this one? It's Gunnar Onix. I knew it was gonna be Gunnar Onix, okay? I knew that was gonna be him. I knew it was gonna be Gunnar Onix. There was no other choice. There was literally no other choice for him. Of course it had to be him. He's gooning. I mean, I like all these Ditto... sorry, not Dittos. I like these Diglets up here. They're funny. But Onix making this face, he doesn't need to be making that face. He doesn't... Is there a Mega Steelix? There is. I know that for certain because he's the shiny one. It's shiny Mega Steelix because he's a dual type. I want to look up how much this Altaria is. Oh, no way. What a bargain. I can get a Mega Altaria full art right now. I thought that would be more expensive. Jeez, nobody else cares about buying Mega Altarias. Hell yeah. We love that. I might get that for myself. Look at Vileplume. What? Breloom card. All right, let's look at Breloom cards first because I know what that word is. Breloom doesn't have any crazy cards. You know, this one's cool. I like the uppercut. He's fighting in this mountain arena that was part of the Furious Fist set. There's a bunch of Pokemon having a little fight in this mountain arena. This one connects to a Bulbasaur card for some reason. There's just a Bulbasaur that continues this artwork. Vileplume, okay. Otherwise, I mean, you've got your choices with Breloom. Like, there's so many choices that, like, it's not going to get expensive just because one guy who we all really love happens to idolize this Pokemon. Misty's Tears in Japanese is cool. I'm sure it is. Wow, yeah, amazing card. Vileplume. Vileplume. There we go. That's how you spell it. Oh. Oh. Who is this one? Oh. Wait, they have gorgeous artwork. Oh my god. And Moo Moo Milk too? Moo Moo Milk we can actually show. Alright. Moo Moo Milk is good to show. Oh, wait. Hold on, it's spelled weird. Is there a dash in it? Yeah. Oh my god! Nipple bottle! Oh my god! I can't believe they would show this filth to children. How dare Centrits suckle from nature's teat? How could he ever do that? We're missing Mega Medicham? Okay, that makes sense. I just know that Mega Lopunny never got one, and then it finally got one on the tag team. What is Komiya's other works? He's got plenty of cards throughout the history of the game. They don't let him work on trainers anymore, though, and I'm assuming it's because he did this. I think it is quite literally because he did this. This had to be, like, errata'd, and they were like, alright, you can't do trainers anymore, man. I'm sorry. But, because this is, like, literally his last train. This is his last trainer. The errata of this card. Can you show us Grimer looking up the girl's skirt? Yeah, fine. We can look at Grimer. Where is he? There he is. He's not even looking up her skirt. Like, he's not looking this way. He's just looking up. She's over here. Alright? Grimer was framed. Grimer is innocent. He's not a big deal. They had Mega tag teams? No, they just had a tag team with a Mega on it, and that Mega was Lopunny. Yeah, Grimer is framed. This is fine. Grimer did nothing. This Grimer looks a little scary though. I don't know what his deal is. This Grimer too. I don't know about these guys. This Grimer. Ugh. It's a shame. It's a shame we got old. Yeah. When was the last KG Kinabuchi card? Okay, he was making stuff into, he did get some stuff made into the Ruby and Sapphire sets, but he died around that time, unfortunately. So that's why these cool 3D model cards stop around the time of Ruby Sapphire. It is quite literally because the guy who's making them died. It's super sad. Because I love these cards. Look at Bill's teleporter! Like, that's cool as hell. Look at this place. What's going on there? He made the fucking Super Rod. Okay, so let's look at Sylveon cards. Sylveon cards is a good set. I mean, obviously, we want to see the girlies, alright? The girlies attacking normally. We love them here. That card goes hard as hell because they're all Mitsuhiro Arita cards. But this one, oh. I wish I had this. It's $300, so I won't, but, like, He's so pretty. They're hanging out together. She's wrapping her thingy around this guy's neck. I've changed their genders like 5 times, and that's, you know what? That's what Sylveon's all about. Search for the Gulpin from Generations. I know what he looks like. I know what that one is. Sylveon's just like such a perfect Pokemon. It's such a perfect cute Pokemon. And we do not have TCG Pocket packs yet. They look like they're on a date. They are on a date. It's not just a look like, they are. They're happy together. Alright, let's look up the funny Gulpin. Where is he? There he is. This is another Comio one. This is one of the simpler Comio ones that isn't like going absolutely bonkers in every direction. It's just a guy and his Gulpin waiting for dinner, playing with their forks. The entire, come on, how do I look this up? Is there a way to look up Radiant Collection? Just show me Radiant Collection. The entire Radiant Collection is adorable. Show us Sudowoodo blending into the trees? I got that one in my binder. I own that card. You better believe that's one that I have. If I can find him. Where'd he go? Oh, there. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo, where are you? Sudowoodo. Where did you go? Okay, now he's blending into my binder pages. Oh, I found him. It doesn't help that he just looks like a... He just looks like a regular... You can't see a Sudowoodo on this card if you're not looking. I mean, he stands out in front of the foil. That'll help you. But that looks more obvious on camera than it does to me. Catch you later, gift. Comes out at like 1 a.m. for EST. If that's true, that's annoying. Alright, so I think there's a Sudowoodo. He's like one of these trees over here. I don't know if you can see. He's real tall in this one. You know, they made him weirdly tall. I don't know why they made a big Sudowoodo for this one, but... Do you have graded cards? I've got one. I have... You can sort of see it. There's an Alima and a PSA slab right there. It's a 10. Rhythm Heaven based, yeah. We might finish Rhythm Heaven at some point. I don't know. I got to the credits. I kind of feel successful with that. I don't know if I want to put myself through actually trying to get through Remix 10. We got through Remix 7. Alright, let's see some more stuff. Can I see the Bonsly from Diamond and Pearl? Alright, let's look at Bonsly real quick. Hold on. Bonsly, get your butt over here. I know which one you're looking for. You want to see his butthole. There's his butthole. Are you happy? Are you happy that you made me show butthole? Are you satisfied that I had to show butthole on stream? Because there it is. There it is. This was the only Bonsly card for years. If you wanted a Bonsly in your complete set of every Pokemon ever, you had to choose the Bonsly butthole one. It looks as if it's always crying. It's actually adjusting its body's fluid levels by eliminating excess. At least the fluid's coming out of here and not out of here. That's all I gotta say about that. And then we finally got this Bonsly. And Obsidian Flames. We finally got another one. They finally decided to print babies again. We're back, baby. Honestly, if we find any... Actually, can we find all the current babies by searching for attack cost? No. We cannot. Pokemon wanted to shame people for trying to make Sudowoodo relevant. Sudowoodo has had a couple good cards, actually. We, where is he? Roadblock is a good ability. Drops you down to 4 bench Pokemon. And this would work against, what's it called? Skyfield as well. So you had Skyfield out. Your opponent's got out Skyfield out. Had 8 Pokemon on their bench. This would drop them down to 4. This wouldn't drop them down by 1. It would drop them down to 4. So this was great and expanded for dealing with Skyfield. And then you had this one. First of all, Sudowoodo blending in a bunch of Trevenants. So funny. Hilarious. Love this. And this attack, watch and learn. If your opponent's Pokemon uses an attack during his or her last turn, use it as this attack. Great effect. Especially if you're hitting for fighting type weakness. Crazy effect. You just use their attack as your own. What's that one with the Kensuke Warrior? Let's see. This one right here. That's just in front of like a rock. He's just hypnotizing you in front of a rock. This one goes hard. Ugh. We love him. There's a Lopunny and Prismatic? I know. I pulled some Beneries. ADP Ultra. Ooh, hold on. Let's talk about this first. They don't make these anymore. Sachiko Adachi did these. I think I don't know how these are done. I don't know if these are clay models that runs a crafted background or what. But they are a really cool style. I'm not sure. Cedric Juniper. Alright, let's talk about Cedric Juniper, because I know about Cedric Juniper. Cedric Juniper is the stupidest card in this game. Put a Pokemon from your hand face down in front of you and tell your opponent's name. Your opponent guesses the height of that Pokemon. Reveal that Pokemon. If your opponent guessed right, he or she draws 3 cards. If your opponent guessed wrong, you draw 3 cards. Return the Pokemon to your hand. And most importantly, you can't choose a Pokemon that doesn't have its height printed on the card. Which means that if you have a Pokemon that is a normal art and a Pokemon that is an illustration rare, they are effectively different cards because illustration rares don't have the height printed on them and normal Pokemon do, which means there is the slightest bit of strategy in whether or not you choose to run the illustration rare version of a specific Pokemon that has one because of this dumbass card. Now, this card is not in standard format, but if you're playing expanded for some reason, this is relevant. Swordward and Shieldbert is stupider. What did they do again? Swordward. How do you even spell their name? Choose a trainer card in your discard pile, then ask your opponent if you can put it in your hand. You either get it or you draw 3. All the ones with draw 3 are really stupid. Search up Pyukumuku. Do you want the rock, paper, scissors, Pyukumuku? Is that what you're asking? Show me Pyukumuku. This Pyukumuku, you and your opponent play rock, paper, scissors. If you win, this attack does 60 more damage. We love that for him. Always funny. This guy is flopped over. I like that. And he has the ability Pitch a Pyukumuku, which is very funny as well. Remember that side quest in Pokemon Ultra Moon where, like, you pitch Pyukumukus back out into the sea, but, like, one time that you do it, the one that you pitch is, like, waiting for its lover, and you permanently, like, separate them? This guy's doing the thing that Wailord's doing in the new card. Standing straight up. Show us the Brexton with its trainer, and she has a hat for her. Oh, yeah, I love that one. It's with Serena. It's with Serena from the X and Y games. And the hat has ear holes. It's adorable. And I like how Serena wears black leggings, because they kind of match. I think that was the intention with her design, right? Yes, we're listening to Monkey Watch. Luckily, we're not playing Monkey Watch. I hate Monkey Watch. I'm a Monkey Watch hater. I can't get the timing down. Anyway, I like Brexton a lot. I think it's a fun design. It's one of the best middle Evos. Come on. I like the big ears. I like that we actually see the leggies and not like Delphox, where it's just completely blocked by that. I mean, Delphox is good too. Can we get that one cursed Typhlosion card? Which one's the cursed Typhlosion card? And then Scared Diglett. All right. Typhlosion. Which one's Cursed Typhlosion? This guy? He's a little cursed. I don't know. Oh! You mean this one. You mean this one, right? You mean this one, right? This has to be the one you mean. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think you were giving me enough information, but you were. You were giving me so much information. This is insane that this is a card. Where my hug at? I was gonna say I didn't know any really cursed Typhlosion arts, but yeah, that'll do it. I hope Delphox gets a Mega. Yeah, I hope all the XY starters get a Mega. They deserve them. Why did they not give them to him in the first place? TCG Pocket, but can we get the really good Pokemon full art? I do not have a way to search TCG Pocket right now. We can search American physical cards and Japanese through the other site. Although we might... Hold on, let me find the link for it. It's going to take a second, but we can look at the new TCG Pocket cards. That I do have a link on hand for. So we can take a look at some of the new ones. Boom. They added the crocheted Oddish. It's got the attack blot. Oh, I thought that said Lord for a second. Some of the, I don't quite recognize which one of these are reused and which ones aren't. I think Mowordum is reused. I think I remember this Kawaii art. That looks new. I know Togekiss is reused, but it's a Psychic type now instead. This has always been a Glaceon. I think this is from the Diamond Pearl era. This guy's cute. Make a video about plushies because we just got intern Pikachu. Oh, actually. I bought him. I own him. I own the intern Pikachu. I really like the plush. The glasses are a little weird. They're kind of hard to get looking perfectly right. But he's cute. He's very cute. He's got his little suit on. He's got his little briefcase with all his little tax documents. Yeah, the suit is nice. The glasses are a little weird. I mean, hypothetically, you could rip these off, but you wouldn't want to because that would ruin you. The legs are posable? You don't got no legs. You got feet. Wait, something with Toad Scroll. I need to read back. I don't know what those are. Me excited about Crochet Oddish and I don't even have the regular Oddish. I didn't have the regular Oddish for the longest time. Hold on, let's look at this guy. He's causing a whole mess trying to wash stuff up. Yeah, Crochet Oddish is adorable. I agree. I'm doing fine. How are you up, Mob Nasty? Holland's cast form? I can just search for Holland Pokemon. Because there's a couple of them. Holland. Boom. Holland was a whole archetype. So there's actually, there's 5 different Holland Pokemon. Voltorb, Magnemite, Magneton, Electrode, and Cast Form. And they're all just these different Pokemon that can also be played as energy. So like Holland's Cast Form here, you may attach this card, an energy card, to one of your Pokemon that already has an energy card. When you attach it, return an energy card to your hand. While attached, it provides 2 rainbow energy, basically. Which is super cool. That a lot of these Pokemon just have that effect. They're Pokemon that can turn themselves into energy to power up other Pokemon. And then, of course, Holland was a region exclusive to the trading card game. This is what it looks like. It's got a big tower in the center that does weird things. Or, sorry, it does weird things. It researches things. I don't know. The lore isn't entirely translated because it was mostly like a Japanese thing that it had lore. America didn't get a lot of the lore because we never do. And one of the unknown cards, Unknown wins by taking damage. That card's banned, right? I'm pretty sure any weird unknown win condition cards are banned. Yeah, hand is banned and damage is banned. Missing is not banned. Missing is not banned. Hand and damage are both banned. Damage, you win if there's 66 or more damage counters on your bench Pokemon, which is not super difficult to do now. It wasn't super difficult to do then. And hand, if you have 34 or more cards, 35 or more cards in your hand, you win. Interesting that they have different win conditions, but yeah. They don't like to leave different win conditions in the game. That's the thing. If there's something that messes with your 3 primary win conditions of deck outs, knock out, take all prizes, or knock out all Pokemon, they will not leave it in the game. That's why Lysandre's trump card is banned. Togedemaru card can deny prize cards. Not Togedemaru, Togetic. Yeah, they're usually fine with that. So for hand, you literally just build a Hydroll deck. Yep. I don't know the exact combo that made it get banned, but the thing is, these cards in Expanded do so much. So there's so many different cards in Expanded that, like, you're not going to be able to keep these in check. There's no possible way to do it. These I was actually interested in, because they do spell their attacks, it's just not in order. And I didn't realize that when I made a video about it. Let's see, it's Victory. Oh, it goes like this. So you VICTORY. So you got to go like this. Victory symbol. Yeah, they're like Whaley, but they do say the attack name. Like most of the unknowns usually do. This unknown for Quero letter says Nanda, which is the Japanese word for what, I believe? I believe it's the Japanese word for what? He's just like asking what? So they'd actually do spell something else as well. Show us the Ditto card where Ditto is everywhere. Oh, that one's in Pocket. I don't have the first set of Pocket cards up right now. Knowing all the TCG card stuff since 2014, I was just collecting because so many cards look cool, even the basic ones. But Lysandre's trump card resets the deck. It's not. It's insane that they ever printed Lysandre's trump card. It shouldn't have been printed. I don't know what they were cooking at the time that they were like. These are all the cards. This is my favorite of the. I'll show my favorite of the SIRs so far, or the illustration rares from the new Pocket set. The Krogunk, and they're playing a claw machine trying to get other Krogunk plushes. I love this. It's just the Team Galactic Grunts playing a claw machine. I love this one. That's the one I want to get most. I mean, they cooked with all of them, okay? They cooked with all of them. Let's go... Oh, I messed up. Alright, let's go back to Death Stream. I want to sleeve some stuff for a little while. Got the Mewtwo GX Alt Art from Shining Legends. Shining Legends. Oh, is that Mewtwo? Is that the one in the tube? OMG sorting? Yeah, Phil, we're sorting. Alright, we got trekking shoes. I don't even have a full playset of trekking shoes. How am I not going to have a full playset of trekking shoes? This card is almost completely done. Like this, I'm just gonna have to take this card out of the playables. As soon as I get a full playset, it won't even be playable anymore. Oh, I love this is a good Ultra Ball. This is from Internationals 2018. Nice looking Ultra Ball. It's the one I'd be playing if I didn't have my staff ones. And of course, I like to keep the gray border cards as well, just in case I want to run a fully gray border deck. In addition to my cool older cards, because the cool older cards all have yellow, and they stand out against, you know, everything. This can have a sleeve all its own. 1, 2... I mean, I've also got my fair share of reverse Ultra Balls, because, like, you get stuff, alright? When they keep reprinting a card over and over, you end up with stuff. Unidentified Fossil, oh my god, I want to do some, I want to do a short about fossil Pokemon, but there's just so much weird stuff to cover. Like, you have all these different trainers that act as fossils that you, like, put down as a basic Pokemon and then have to evolve into other fossil Pokemon. And, like, some fossils work for some Pokemon, and some fossils work for other Pokemon, and some fossils only work for one Pokemon. And they all work completely different. It's so interesting. Like, this one, these two work for, like, everything. It's all based on, like, what evolves from it. Some of them only evolve into other Pokemon, though. So it's like you need to work with those specific ones. All right, can I even fit these back in the thing? Do we even got the room? Because I don't think we do. Let's just, let's grab this. One time on a soccer trip, I bought 1 pack of Pokemon and pulled the Twilight Masquerade Gold to Ogerpon. Ooh! Ogerpon's a very playable card, so that's a great pull. Alright, these are our tools. We got an one ancient booster capsule. You can see how much I actually play the game by, how much I don't have. and what weird stuff I do keep, like Babiri Berries. Who's playing Babiri Berries? Babiri berries. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just babbling to myself, alright? I'm a child, I'm a baby. I'm a wee little baby, and I'm just gonna keep making weird noises. I have 5 bind emojis. No one needs as many binding emojis. Yeah, it's nice that once you have your staples in Pokemon, you can build most of the decks pretty easily. Like, you're just spending... Once you have all your item staples, you're spending, like, $2 to build a deck. Not $2. You're spending $20 max to build a new deck. And, like, that's in the most extreme case where, like, you need to buy 7 EXs for some reason. Alright, I know at least one Bravery Charm has to come out of my deck and go back there. So I'm gonna do that now. You said Skibbity? I know, right? It's almost like that's a very normal word to say if you're scatting. Skibbity bop boop bop bop. I can't do that one. What does Scatman John say? What's one of his songs? No, he goes ba bo be ba ba da da ba ba ba. I remember from the Mario 64 AMVs from like 20 years ago. Stop by to say I like short slot. Thanks, Teach. Choice Belt. This card becomes completely useless after rotation. This card doesn't rotate out. There just won't be any Pokemon V to use it against. So even though this card doesn't rotate, it becomes useless. I'm just here for Pretty Arc unless the Pokemon trading card game Pocket makes me play against people for an event. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's okay. That's the great thing about the Pokemon TCG is that, like, so many other TCGs are just for playing, and this one is just... They make all their money from people who just want to collect the weird artwork. Let's be honest here. If they stopped supporting the actual gameplay of the game, they'd still be fine. They would still sell so many cards. It's crazy. We got my counter gains, of which I got some old ones, because this was a card back in Sun and Moon. Unfortunately, it's not very playable right now. Nothing really uses counter game, right? That I've seen, at least. Things that you'd think would use it don't. Because usually in this format, you're taking all your prize cards over the course of 2 turns. There's not enough time. I love the Pokemon TCG, but I always have difficulty figuring out how to build decks. Yeah, it is tough. I used to be decent at it. Like, I had a deck that I loved that was like 100% homebrew. That used a card. Let me show you. Let me show you what I was cooking with. My favorite deck that I built myself. You had this guy. You had Svali GX, all right? Your basic Pokemon play have new retreat costs. That's kind of cool, whatever. Kind of whatever. You have Turbo Drive, 120. Attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Now, that doesn't seem like too strong an attack for what it is. I mean, you could hit this with a double colorless energy and a basic, which, like, so you could literally set up a Turbo Drive on another Svali for your next turn, or with a Turbo Drive. You could get that chain going really easily. But 120 is no damage to write home about, right? Except for Svali had these things called... what are they called? No. I need to figure out what they're called. Hold on. Sun and Moon. Show me one of them. There we go. Svali had these things called memories. And Memories are Svali's version of an Arceus plate, where it changes its type to be that Pokemon. So what I did is I made a Svali deck that used a Fighting Memory, a Psychic Memory, and a Grass Memory, because the main decks in that meta were weak to these types, alright? So, for example, Psychic Memory, the Svali GX this attack card is attached to, it's a Psychic Pokemon. And what that dealt with is a great card called Buzzwole GX. Buzzwole GX has 190 HP and is weak to Psychic type, which means that my Turbo Drive, which did 120, was now doing 240 and knocking it out in one hit, which is not something that every deck could do back then. Svali could just, if you grab the right memory for the right situation, since there were so few decks up top and they all had a weakness to one of Svali's memories, it worked. It actually worked. It's so interesting. That was my favorite deck to play. Like, I played 2 of each memory, and I would, like, change it out a little bit based on the meta that I walked around and saw at the tournament. Like, I would see what people are playing, what was popular, and, like, sort of gauge interest a little bit. Psychic memories were almost always in there, because Buzzwole was super popular. The Grass memory sometimes would get dropped, and we put in some more fighting memories, because something was weak to fighting type at the time. I think I used Fire memory, like, once. It was such a fun thing to play around, and like there was a way to get your memories. I forget how to do that. How I did that. The unfortunate part is I don't have the deck list here. Yeah, I don't. Here's the thing. Way back when, at this tournament, I was playing it at a league challenge or a league cup or something, and Purple Cliff looks over to me and was like, what is that fucking homebrew shit you're playing? I love the way that looks. Send me the list so I can play it on stream. And so I sent him this list so he could play it on stream. Unfortunately, he never played it on stream, and I don't have the DM that I sent to him anymore because it was on Twitter and he deactivated. There was a tool draw during this meta, right? Yes. I forget what it was, though. That's the thing. I know there was a really easy way to get these things. Like, I was getting these things like no tomorrow. Let's just look at Sun and Moon trainers. Trainer... because I know that there was a really easy way to get them. I mean, it might have been an ability, even. There may have been an ability that let you do it. But I loved that deck. Like, nobody saw it coming. Nobody realized that you could hit, like, every deck in the meta for weakness. If you had the right tool. And they would usually, like, knock off your tool after you use it once, but... Let's see. Is there anything dashing pouch? No. Memory, Steve Nothingness. Gladion is a prize card thing. Catch you later, Plain Boy. Pokemon GXs. What was it? How was I getting my tools? It wasn't Looker. Wasn't this Queen? Sport and Stadium cards? No, it was not that Queen. It was not that banned Queen. Four basic energies. Pokemon tool cards have no effect. Oh, sometimes they would play Lysander Labs, and that would shut off your tools. I remember that. Like, there were things that you could... But then you played Field Blower, and you could get rid of Lysander Labs. Oh, but they played Field Blower as well, and they could get rid of your tools. That's why your tools wouldn't usually last. It was because of Field Blower. That's right. Field Blower was the issue. I think this is all way too far. Acrobite was in the format. At some point there. Field Blower. Choose up to any two combination of Pokemon tool cards and stadiums play. They would usually Field Blower off your tools. So that's why you didn't get to use them for more than one turn. That was why you had to conserve your tools. I don't know. Oh, Order Pad. No. No, not Order Pad. Maybe Order Pad. Regardless, we don't need to talk about this deck anymore. A rescue board. All right, so this is actually a less popular version of a card that was literally just on screen called a skateboard, which would let you retreat if asleep or paralyzed. Just got a new Copycat card, Funny Cosplayer. I love Copycat. She's adorable. I'm getting a Copycat card graded. It's not going to be a good grade. It's going to be very beat up, but I'm getting my staff copycat from Philly Regionals 2018 graded. Devolution Spray. Always nice against Charizard decks. We'd like to have those around. I don't think anyone plays TM Fluorite. I don't think anyone plays this. I just keep it... Maybe someone will play it. You know, that's how they get you. No one's playing the cool thing, and then suddenly someone starts playing it, and... Got so many rescue boards from Temporal Forces. I guess I don't have any. Could have swore I did. I don't know. That's why I'm so happy to open up some Prismatic. Or I'm so happy that I did, because I got like a bunch of staples that I didn't already have. It's a good set for getting reprints of staples. What is your favorite current deck? Also opinion on the Truth deck. I don't know what the Truth deck is. My favorite current deck is probably Gardevoir, because we're going into a Budew-centric format, and it's gonna make a big splash. It's gonna counter Budew hard, and I like that. I also like Dragapult, though. I was playing Dragapult for a while. I'm just gonna switch to Gardevoir now that, you know, we're moving into Mr. Item Lock McGee. I want new stuff, so Journey Together is more enticing for me. Yes, I want Journey Together as well. I need to get... They gotta solve these supply issues before Journey Together comes out, because I want so much Journey Together. We were using, how can I say? Team Purplecliff was having fun, like, getting stuff from a pack-breaking service. You know, we were on one of those sites where, like, people break packs in front of you. And, I got one of Lily's Rabombees. I got the illustration of one of Lily's Rabombees. So I've got that coming from Journey Together. I'm very excited for that. The Truth deck piloted by Roth Cawthon and 2011 Worlds. I might have some memory of that. If I look it up, I might be able to remember what that is, but... I'll have to check. Oh, come on, come on. Get the supporters out. Supporters. I'm gonna have to move to 2 separate ETBs. Just pull out the Christmas tree costume? I don't want to put on a Christmas tree costume. I like how I look right now. It's gonna mess up the ears. Alright. Pokemon Truth deck. The Truth. TCG Pocket. Oh my god. They actually named it that on the... Oh! Oh, it's Vileplume. Okay. Okay, understood. Yeah, that Vileplume is naughty. Yeah, I played the Ancient Origins version of it for a while. I played hold on. Let's go to this cam. So this is the deck we're talking about. It's got this Vileplume from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And what this thing does is it item locks. Each player can't play any trade-em cards from his or her hand. Crazy. Crazy effect. What I played was... Whoops. Alright, well, I accidentally opened like 5 different windows. What I played was... This guy, Irritating Pollen, does the exact same thing. Now you might be like, oh, well... That doesn't seem too bad. Alright, you gotta evolve all the way up to Vileplume. That takes a while. It's a while till you can do that item lock. It takes so long. I'm glad there wasn't a card that specifically made it easier for grass types to evolve. Oopsies. Oopsies, that was printed in the same set. I don't know why they did that. That was the stupidest thing they've ever done. Why did they print this? It's the exact one type that it shouldn't have been. Why was it for grass types? Why did they do this? This was actually a nerf version of... This was a nerf version of this card, which doesn't have the grass type requirement. It just does whatever you want. So it had already been nerfed, and this is banned. You can't play the nerfed version. The nerfed version got banned. And they also printed this at the same time as... Come on, where is he? Shiftry. I don't know how to spell Shiftry. How do you spell Shiftry? I don't even know. Oh, Shiftry with a Y. That makes sense. All right. And this Forest of Giant Plants was printed at the same time as this Shiftry was legal and expanded. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may flip a coin. If heads, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. Your opponent shuffles that Pokemon on cards attached to it back into their deck. So there was a deck that played Forest of Giant Plants and a bunch of these and a bunch of Devolution sprays and just went up to bat and donked you on the first turn before you even got the chance to play. So initially, Forest of Giant Plants came out and they banned this instead. They said, hey, you can't play this Shiftry anymore. What they should have done is they should have banned Forest of Giant Plants. This guy's no longer banned and expanded because they banned Forest of Giant Plants anymore like they should have. Yeah. This card, I can't believe they printed it. I can't believe they ever printed that. Absolutely insane. Oh, you can see my Black Belt's trainings. You know that I pulled them. Sometimes they just print such weird cards that nobody else would ever think to... that just invalidate entire playstyles. I wouldn't be surprised if Budew gets banned. I think Budew's gonna mess everything up too much. I think they're gonna accidentally print something that makes Budew too strong in the active slot. And it's gonna become an issue. I mean, I don't know. Because, like, Seismitoad never got banned. But Seismitoad also didn't retreat for free or attack for free. So, who knows? I mean, also Dusknoir should kind of be banned. I don't know what they were cooking with him. The price trades are so weird now that we have Dusknoir and Dusclops, and you can just knock out a Pokemon on your field to knock something out randomly on their field and get ahead on prizes, or do literally whatever you want with the prize counts with so many cards that are affected by prize counts. I made the attacks for my cards, Stonejourner and Rookity Tag Team GX, but I want to change them. Any ideas? I don't know. I feel like Rookity would, like, get you an item. So I feel like he'd have, like, a very easy, simple setup attack. And then Stonejourner's attack would be, like, the second one, except more powerful. I did not know you live streamed. I live stream sometimes, yep. I just like to chill out. Right now we're sleeving up cards, talking about some weird stuff that took place in the meta in the past. I was up late last night waiting for the set and was disappointed. Yeah. Tell the artist make the cards and whoever's in charge of balancing just cries. No, because they definitely have, like, a balancing. Tulip's OST is always a banger. Hell yeah. I love Tulip. I tried playing it on stream. It was my second stream on YouTube. It was not... I did not know enough what to do. Here's how you play Tulip. All right, you look up a walkthrough, and you play alongside the walkthrough. That's how you play Tulip. You don't try to play Tulip on your own. Tulip, for those who don't know, is a game where you kiss people. You just walk around and you kiss people. You try to give them smooches. But they all have different ways to smooch, and it's on a clock. So you only have a certain point during the day to kiss them. Haven't been back since the Sprigatito stream. I missed so many. I was the guy who grading the Charizard. How did the grade come out? Cynthia belongs on all cards. She would improve most of it. Oh, there she is right now. A celebrity. What happens if both me and my opponent have one prize and I play Dusknoir? Well, if you knock out one of their attacks, if you knock out one of their Pokemon with your Dusknoir, it goes to sudden death. Yeah. That shouldn't happen. You should lose if you do that. However, the official ruling is that it goes to sudden death, and sudden death game activates. I don't think Dusknoir should work like that. I think it's bad that it works like that. However, that's how they decided to make it work. So, if that's the only way you can take a prize, do it. Still gone, should be here eventually. Haven't gotten any emails. Oh, did you send it through, like, GameStop? I don't know why Dusknoir is such a weird card. It's such a weird card to have in this format with so much prize-dependent stuff. What's the new TCG Pocket set called? I think it's called, like, Space Time Smackdown or something. Yeah. Space Time Smackdown. Crazy name for it. Not a bad one. Just a little crazy. Drayton. No one's gonna play this guy. Let's be honest. Explorer's Guidance, however, very useful card. I haven't played a lot of Ancient Box, but I should try it sometime. I need to try more decks. I need to like get to a point on TCG Live where I can just build anything I want and just play it as I see fit. But there's so many different things to keep track of. Oh my god. That's the one good thing about this current meta is that there's so many different viable decks. I think. Like, there's so many different things your opponent could be playing, and that does make it very interesting. New TCG Pocket Pack coming out? It's coming out tonight sometime. We don't know. We don't know when tonight, but it's coming out tonight. No one's gonna use Gita, but she's a rare. Recently got a Dealing Full Art from Temporal Forces, and I'm gonna grade it. It is a great looking card, especially if you have the Sawsbuck and Whale, but even on its own. Gorgeous looking card. Are these trainers all from Prismatic? Nope. These are just my staples. And, you know, some stuff that I keep around in case it becomes good. Best card in Trading Card Game Pocket. I don't know. One of the illustration rares, I guess? Let's open it up. I know, right? The ears are adorable. I was wearing paws, but I need the dexterity to put stuff in the sleeves. Coming at 1 a.m.? That's what I've heard. I've heard 1 a.m. If it's going to be 1 a.m., then we're probably not opening it on stream tonight. Or I'm going to start another stream and open it later. Because I do want to get some pack openings in tonight so that I can make a short about what I open. Let's see. We still have a little bit until I get my free pack. Let's look at my collection. Those are all promos. I do like Leaf. I pulled a third Leaf recently. I have 3 Leafs. I can fucking, like... I can get a flare for her. No, I can't. She doesn't have flares. You can't get flares for Leaf. I can get special tickets for her. I can turn her into currency. Like you can do with most women. That's a real secret that they don't want you to know. I like Betting Expeditioner a lot. This is a very, very cool character design. They make promos in TCG Pocket? Yep, they're like limited time event ones. So you have to play in like an event to get all of them. I do have all of them so far, but I don't know. They need to figure out how to do reruns since you can't trade these. I do love this Pikachu promo. I think this might be the best one. Pikachu with all the different items. Great promo. What else do we have? I don't have any of the rainbow arts from Celebi's packs. I did finally get my my Mewtwo EX. I have all the all the immersive ones now. There are cards without flares. Evidently there are. Unless obtain items. Yeah, it didn't give me a flare option for Leaf. I guess you can't do flares on the floor trainers. Can you do flares on the floor full arts? Yes, you can. That's very interesting. Oh, I know we wanted to see this Porygon at one point. Very cool card. Very pretty card. We love him. And Ditto, where everything is a Ditto. He's a Ditto. He's a Ditto. That's a Ditto back there. I think this tree is a Ditto. Yeah, there's a Ditto hiding in the corner there. There's a Ditto on this plant. That plant over here is a Ditto. He's a Ditto. Everyone's a Ditto. The entire world is Dittos. But yet we still have no new pack. Welcome in, Bean Kitty. I have Chinpow, and at League, there is a lot of Charizard, so Moonlight Shuriken goes burr. Yeah, I can't believe I was a Ditto the whole time. That was the biggest twist. I really thought I was real. How many binders do you have in TCG Pocket in real life? What kind of binders? I have 2 tiny ones and a big 4 cross binder in real life. We got some Judges. Judge always gets reprinted. Judge is another one of those trainers that always comes back. You may think he's gone. No, he's coming back. Kieran! Kieran's got some good artworks. Do you play Pokemon Go? I used to. I don't really anymore. There's just... It's so unfriendly to people who don't want to spend money in it now. You know? They're so mean about, like, locking everything behind events. And I'm just not... I don't want to put money into Pokemon Go. I mean, the fact that they never gave you even, like, free... How have they never given me a free upgrade to my storage space? They keep adding Pokemon, and, like, your default storage space is still, like, 200. Like... How? Come on. We don't know when the new set releases. Sometime tonight. People are saying 1 a.m. EST, which would be midnight here. Did get free Pokemon coin? Yeah, like, if I wanted to walk to the gym every day, I could, like, get a decent amount of coins. But, like, even then, so many of the events you have to buy stuff for. Like, just outright with money. This is my new favorite professor's research. I want to get Pokeballs of all of the Sycamores. I want all Pokeball Sycamore researches. That's going to be my favorite one. What hits have I gotten from where? Sorry, I'm behind. Oh. Do you watch anime? If you do, what's your favorite? My favorite anime is Steins Gate. It's about time travel. If you want a good time travel anime, and, like, not in the sense of, like, going back in time, but, like, in the sense of time looping, you watch Steins Gate. Steins Gate goes hard. But right now I'm watching Delicious in Dungeon. I'm only a few episodes away from the end of the season, and I really enjoy that. That's a good anime for, like, slice of life world building, because it's all about just cooking monsters into food and how that works in that world, which is super cool. What time does the thingy start at? We don't know. It sounds like it's gonna be pretty late. Live in China and cannot participate in any of the events. Once a year when I go home, I use all the Pokeballs at once and I don't use it the rest of the year. Yeah, that sounds like... Why do you sleeve these common cards? Because I bought penny sleeves. Alright, so these are called penny sleeves. They're really cheap sleeves that aren't, like, the best quality in the world. Like, you couldn't build a deck with these and play with them. However... Actually, these ones you might be able to play a deck with. Not, at least, like, one match. But... They're really cheap. So I bought 2,500 of these for 25 bucks, basically. I literally bought them for a penny a piece. I'm sleeving them so that they don't get bumped up in the little box where I keep them. On the App Store, it says it starts at 11 p.m. Mountain. That is 1 a.m. CST. That's consistent. Go to another stream. Can't handle 2 goated streams at the same time. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I just keep all these staples in, like, a big box, and big ETB box. And if they're not sleeved, they're going to get bumped at the edges. And they're going to gradually worn down. Like... So I've been wanting to put them in sleeves for a while. You can also get this type of sleeve called a perfect fit. And perfect fit sleeves... wait, I think I actually have an example of one here. I think I do have an example. Let's see. There should be one right here. Yeah. This is a perfect fit sleeve. Alright? And the deal with perfect fits is they fit perfectly around the thing. And when you have a perfect fit sleeve... Sorry, perfect fit sleeve. Those are ideal because you can take this and you can fit it in another sleeve. Which means that you never have to take your cards out of a sleeve, even when you're swapping them between decks. So that's why you might want to use perfect fit sleeves. But those are more expensive than penny sleeves like this, so I haven't invested in them yet. Also, these are my favorite sleeves. I was playing with these all over the weekend. But I don't know. There might be a few too many cards in format to put them all in perfect fit sleeves. But if you're rich and you have the opportunity to, that's the most convenient way to do it. Opinions on Mewtwo and Mew GX deck. Oh, that was so fun back in the day. I remember that deck. I don't know why I have her here. I just think this is a funny card. This is strictly in the playables because I think it would be funny to tell someone to play this in their deck at a tournament and to have them do it. Time. Tell your opponent the name of a Pokemon in your hand and put that Pokemon face down in front of you. Your opponent guesses that Pokemon's HP, and then you reveal it. If they guess right, they draw 4. If they guess wrong, you draw 4. Stupid card. Then you use an outer sleeve and a top loader. Yeah. Look, while you can technically 3-sleeve your cards, that deck is going to be like this high. It's going to be so tall. Can't believe Mr. Gay is streaming. I'm Mrs. Gay. I'm Mrs. Gay. Very important. Got my perfect sleeves from a card store during 2020 that was having a sale that were going out of business. Nice. Yeah, perfect sleeves are surprisingly expensive. I did not expect them to be that expensive. So that's why I went with penny sleeves. And this brand is evidently a banger. I didn't know what they were when I got them, but if you want a good set of penny sleeves, I guess you go to Sefwag. Sefwag is the one. Sefwag. How much are perfect ones? Ultra Pros, I think, are like $10 for a pack of 100 or something. It's not great. Is Rika any good? I don't think so as a card, but as a person, I love her. She's not the most useful thing in the world, but boy, is she pretty, and I want to be her and love her and have her children. Can't believe Mrs. Gay is streaming. There we go. You also have an amazing setup. You mean like right here? With the goated Sylveon down here? I love this mat. This mat, you can still get this mat on Pokemon Center. How much a PSA 10 SB on SIR is? I don't know. That is a very volatile market right now. Catch you later, Bean Kitty. 1/100th of new Umbreon. Oh my god, 1575. Thank you, Gronkert. Tell you what, Gronkert, do you want me to print out a card? Like a big card or anything? Tell me a card to look up and I'll print it out on the printer and we'll get a big sheet of paper here. Am I a furry? Probably 10%. I don't know. I like ears. I like paws. Hold on. Area 0 Underdepths. This is great in Terrapagos. And you can see that most of mine are from Prismatic Evolutions because I didn't open any Stellar Crown. I did open Stellar. Where did they get to? I know I have some more of these somewhere. Background music for your stream reminds me very much of a Billie Holiday song. I don't know who that is. This is just a song about a game about kissing. Actually, you were here for that stream, Gilgal. I have some very warm Paul gloves. I do too. Where did I set mine down? Oh, I have these ones that I was wearing at the beginning of the stream. I do really like these ones because they're, you know, like you have some finger use, like, here's the thing. If I was wearing them on both hands, this would be a lot harder to do. The fact that oh, they're messing with the camera as well. They're making things they're too dark and they're making the camera look weird. I'd say I'm furry adjacent, but not entirely. Yes, exactly. Like, it's a different mood. Like, I wouldn't be part of the furry community just because I wouldn't fit there, but do I like this thing? Do I like this massive paw? I do. This is adorable. I love this. I love wearing it. But this doesn't make me a furry. This isn't furry enough. Ooh. Exactly. Like, I like wearing them. I don't think I personally would consider myself part of that community. I just think they're very cute. Would you be Eevee if you were a Pokemon? What Pokemon would I be if I were a Pokemon? Maybe Glaceon. I like Glaceon. Maybe Sylveon. Not Eevee. I believe Shiny Sylveon is supposed to represent Transmask and normal is Transfemme. That's the vibe I get, alright? I don't know if that's actually in the design documents, but that's the vibe I get. I should talk more about the cards I'm sleeving. This is Gravity Mountain. I don't know if anyone actually plays that. Jubilife Village, no one plays that. I guarantee. I don't even know why this is here. This card's gonna be legal for like 2 more months. Why is it even in here? No. We don't need Jubilife Village. My favorite Metagross card. I like that one. There was one from Sun and Moon. Metagross GX, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. I remember playing that one. It was a good steel type support. In order to be a furry, you'd need a full animal suit? I don't think that's true. Because, like, there's furries who can't afford that. But they are also coming out with, like, there are some cheap fursuits you can get now. Like, Spirit Halloween, they got some cheap fursuits now. Anyone can do it. It's more accessible than it's ever been. That said, fursuits freak me out. I don't like it. I don't like that I can't see the person's face. Can a trans woman in the same game Sylveon came out with? There is. It's very funny that there is. And she's just hidden off in a little side mode. You gotta go find her. Saw someone play with Toad School EX on PCG Live. Yep, it's a pretty good deck. It's not like meta, but it is a pretty good deck. It's pretty cool. Pokemon should a shiny hunt in Pokemon Violet. Litten. Get you a shiny white Litten. Get to sleeping. It's 10 p.m. for me. Love getting to stream. Thank you, One Without Courage. To be a furry, you just need to join Anthro Divines. Yeah, and like, I enjoy them enough, but not any more than like human designs. Just get a onesie. Yeah. I want to get like a cute Pokemon onesie at some point. What do they call them? Kigurumis? I wouldn't mind having a Kigurumi. Hold on, we need to get in here. Energies. I know you can not even hear me on my phone. Look, this thing is getting full. We're gonna have to split it into 2 different ETBs. I'm gonna have to grab the ETB from back there. From back there. Where's my hand? From back there. That one. My Sona is half possum, half cat. That sounds adorable. I was asking Metagross because it's my favorite Pokemon, and I want the one from Temporal Forces so bad. The one where it's like pushing around the snow. That guy? He's adorable. I mean, I like any Pokemon with a job. Anything with Pokemon world building. Alright, we just have a bunch of different energies here. Print that card out. Print what card out? Oh, print out Metagross? We can print out Metagross. Boom. Boom. Why not? Save images. Give me that JPEG, I guess. Boom, boom. It's in the downloads. File print. Picture frame, there we go, and print. With Prismatic Evolutions out, which cards are you strongly hoping to get some days? Golden Go. I want Golden Go. There's some stuff that would be cool to have as Pokeballs, mostly trainers, because they can only be... Trainers and Prismatic can only be Pokeballs, and only Pokemon can be Master Balls. You can't get a Master Ball trainer. I found that out. Because there's none online. They don't exist. Any of the evolutions would be cool. Yeah, Jolteon's one of the cooler ones. Glaceon's one of the cooler ones. Vaporeon's one of the cooler ones. The other ones are alright. Do I want to move these into different sleeves? Yeah, let's make them consistent. We got my A-specs. You can only play one of these each, so they're all just one-ofs. No sense in handling more than one A-spec in your playables. Want to know my team I used for the Pokemon Scarlet DLC? I'd be interested to hear. I don't remember. I think I just pounded through those things with whatever team was already massively overleveled. Ooh, except for Drayden's Gym. That's right. You had to catch new Pokemon for that. The new Riolu? Which one's the new Riolu? I know the old Riolu. The one where he's wrecked that room. Remember me when you're at 100 million subs? I don't think we're gonna get that high. All right. Because we're like 0.1% of the way there. I think that would take a little while. I don't think there's that many people interested in Pokemon cards around the world who want to see me talk about it. Oh, we have 2 neutralization zones. What do you know? Can we see your streaming setup? What about it? It's just some monitors. There's one right here there's one in front of me where I read the chat. There's one over here where I can see myself. That's usually where I'm looking. I'm looking over here to see myself and make sure I'm lined up with the camera. That one's not being used. The one over there is not being used. And that one up there is where I'm looking up cards. So like, my one up top is the one that you see when I switch to this screen. That's why I'm always looking up when I'm on that screen. Just remember your name. Skeeks. Skeeks. Got it. Introduce you to Mega Tyranitar with the support Pokemon of Dusknoir. Use the ability on the active Pokemon. Oh, that's part 1. It's not all there yet. New yellow card where they're jumping up, reaching up into the evening sky. That sounds interesting. All right, these are old. I don't need them sleeves. We have energies. We did stadiums. Ugh. I can't get into here anymore. Get me in here. All right, and these are our Pokemon. So now we get to look at some cool Pokemon cards that are actually playable. And not just weird trainers that you've never seen before and don't care about. We get to look at Pokemon cards now. And also, holy shit, I just got Charizard EX from Pocket? It's so nice. If not from Pocket, even crazier. Look at it. He's beautiful. Some Pokemon cards just work so well as wall art. Like, absolutely gorgeous. You can't tell that this isn't just like a poster. It fits so well as one. I should just get like a wall that I just completely cover with cool TCG arts. Like, here's the thing. It wouldn't be a wall that ever shows up on stream because my empty wall is over there. And it's the entrance to my apartment. See everything in such like actually good detail though. Like there's a snowman. They build a snowman. They roll up snowballs. Gorgeous cards. Gorgeous cards. Illustration rares were the best thing they ever did. Sylveon would also be cool. I'll probably do all the VMAX evolutions. I would love to have every single one of those on my walls. Alright, who do we got? We got Baxcalibur. This guy is playable because he vastly accelerates water energy. As often you like, attach a basic water energy card. Tyranitar is and always has been my favorite Pokemon. I named mine Shiny Iron Thorns. Mitchip. Good name. Stream of making crazy custom cards. I've thought about doing a stream of just like looking at people's custom cards that they made on sites. But here's the thing, you get a lot of like children who make cards of themselves, or like their teachers or something. It would quickly become, who are these people who are showing their face on the internet who probably should not have access? That's the issue. Otherwise, I'd love to rank custom cards and like, oh, Skibidi Toilet EX, totally, yep. Because like, it's all the most terrible memes you've ever seen on those sites now. It's great. Maybe viewer submission? That's a good idea. That's something we could use the Discord for. Like, have you guys make... Here's the thing, though. If you make the most horrible brain rot of all time, I don't know that I'd be able to be nice. Like, if I get a Skibidi Toilet card, I'm gonna be like, why would you make it? What? Huh? Anyway, I love this Goldeen because it's at the festival. They added a Seeking to this line that is also at the same festival that wasn't before. A Rickroll card would be funny. They make those. We bought one of those for Purple Cliff. Oh, this is Iron Bundle. His ability is a Sabrina. You place him on your bench, you discard him, and he activates like Sabrina in TCG Pocket. Crimped version of that Goldeen. Oh, crimped cards are so cool. I want to get more misprint cards. I recently got some really miscut cards, but not like miscut enough. Oh, there's the Seeking, actually. I knew I had one of them. Misprint cards are so cool. He's at the same festival. I have a QR code on my water bottle that is a Rickroll for anyone who scans it. Very fair. Although look, I'm trying not to click on random links nowadays or scan random QR codes because that is scary. I don't want to get my channel hacked. I didn't used to have to care because like who would want to hack my channel? But now I have to care. I don't want to get John Stoned, okay? I don't want the old John Stone happening to me where all of a sudden I'm selling crypto coins. Yeah, look, I'm here to offer you cat coin, all right? We're selling cat coin now. And how you buy it is you send me all your Pokemon cards, and I send you a receipt that you own 5 cat coins valued at $50,000 a piece. I'm sure in my emails there are random ass My business email gets a bunch of people reaching out now about brand deals, and I'm sure that at least one of those would hack my channel if I ever clicked on it. I'm telling John you said that. Look, I'm sure he sensed it, okay? Here's the thing, though. It wasn't just him, though. Like, so many people have been getting hacked lately. It's so scary. And sometimes I'll just, like, click on something without thinking, and I'll go, oh, no. If that was the one, I would have gotten hacked right there. But also, okay. So, knock on wood. Knock on wood. I may be the only person with a Google account that is completely immune to hacking, and I'll explain why. I have two-factor authentication. That's not enough. That doesn't do anything to prevent them. However, I have a two-factor authentication that I cannot change. It is stuck the way it is. Anytime I try to make changes to it, it does not let me. So, hypothetically, it's a two-factor authentication that only I can get into because it can't be updated to anything else. It can't be updated to go to anything else. I've tried, it doesn't work. I may be immune simply by the fact that my Google account is somehow broken and won't let me change the details of my two-factor. I don't want to test that theory, but I might be immune. I might be the one person immune to getting hacked, which is really funny. Because I was trying to turn it on for, like, the longest time, and then I realized it was on, and I just couldn't, like, do anything else with it. Why do I have this? Who would ever play this Curlia? No, seriously, why do I have that? Why is that in here? This is also the wrong gold gimme goal, but whatever. I pulled an SIR Pikachu when I first came out, and a crease right down the middle. Oh! No. No, that's the kind of misprint that you don't want. That's the kind of misprint that's so sad. By the way, always play the Halloween card if you can. If there's a playable Halloween card of what you got, play the Halloween card. Come on. How often do you get to play Halloween cards? Pretty mute? Yeah. Yeah, he's got Restart. This comes in the Guardy League deck. That's where I got that. I mean, I'm sure it's probably cheaper just to buy up on its own. Okay, Memory Skip Ralts. That's something. I know people at least play that. Oh, I thought I had some Screamtails. Where are my other Screamtails at? I thought I pulled, like, a fancy Screamtail. Oh, no, I guess this is the one from Prismatic. Just wanted to comment and say I love your voice. Thank you. I like my voice, too. I'm pretty fine with it. Like, that's why I don't do voice training. I think if I just talk with this voice enough, eventually people will get used to seeing women with deeper voices, you know? We got Togepi's because Togekiss is playable. Always wanted to know, is there any Pokemon TCG pack that is only for Pokemon trainers, that only has trainers in it? No. Usually, if you want to buy, like, a bunch of trainers, you get, they haven't done one in a while. They used to do this thing called a Trainer's Toolkit, which just has, like, all of your, like, your major staples for the current era. They did, like, once a year. It just has all your staples that you need. You can also buy the League Battle Deck EXs, which, usually have they have a deck's worth of trainers in there, and they're usually very useful ones. And of course, Prismatic Evolutions has a ton of reprint trainers, but it's not exactly the easiest thing in the world to get right now. They did a Squawkabilly one? Okay, that's the one they did most recently. Yeah. Trainers Toolkits, I feel like the most recent one didn't have as good stuff in it. Like, it didn't have Earthen Vessels, and that's why Earthen Vessels are so expensive. There's other places to get those, but I think that's, like, the most expensive trainer right now, Earthen Vessel. No, Tatsugiri, get on the bottom. I played against a deck with a Sexorus once. I don't think it's actually that good, but it could be. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, it's knocked out. And then 230 for 2 energy, which is not bad. In my local store pack, one pack is 20. For Prismatic, oh, your local store is scalping the hell out of you. Oh my god. I hate when local stores do that. It's so wrong. Because, like, they only do it because they know they can get away with it. They only do it because they know that, like, their customers don't have another option. And that makes it feel so fucking ugh. It's not a bad store. But, like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I understand that there's distribution issues with, like, stores are competing with independent people, like independent retailers that are just a guy. One guy with an online store, and they all are getting the same product allocations, but I understand to a degree that they're competing, but I don't know. 1 pack for 20 is still really bad. It is. I'm Canadian. Oh, okay. Hold on. How does that translate? 20 CAD to USD. 1387. Okay, that's not as bad. That's still not good. That's still not good. That's 1387 USD. I don't know, because consider, I do see that, Lilligas. I'll get to it in a moment. I want to just finish this thought real quick. Let's see. An ETB for Prismatic is 50 bucks, and it comes with 9 packs. So 50 bucks divided amongst those 9 packs, you're paying $5.55 for a pack of Prismatic Evolutions. 1387. Is 2.5 times the retail price of a Prismatic pack. 2.5 times. They're not charging you twice the amount. They're charging you twice and another half the amount, which is a little bit crazy. I don't know. I wouldn't buy that. I don't feel good about that. That's the wrong one. It's me. It's me. It's me. Wait, where's the other one? Where's the other one? I gotta get some thumbs on now. It's me. Okay, wait. I have the outer ones. Look at the Meowscarada mouth. Like it's an angular cat mouth. I love that. That's adorable. Thank you so much. You can actually put that in the fan art channel, since that's fan art. The fan art channel is for, like, channel-based stuff. That doesn't have to go in Artist Corner, because, like, I mean, that's adorable. I mean, I want it in the fan art channel so that, like, when I go over there to look, I'll see it. Thank you so much. I love that. I might make that my Twitter icon. I'll have to remember after stream. Usually my thoughts just fall apart after stream, so I don't know. But I might just make that my Twitter icon. If you put it in fan art, put your Twitter so I can, like, credit you if I'm making my icon, because I think I might make that on my icon. I want to go to my local store and see how much RMB a pack costs now, because there's no way they're charging RMB. RMB. Wish I could send fan art, but I can't. Yeah, it's all good. Don't feel obligated. Why do I have Dinos? Oh, because Hydreigon. Hydreigon EX is a cool Terra Pokemon. That's right. They have that Stellar type one now. This is a Pecharunt. It's a promo from a little box. I feel these were like Bandit Worlds or something because the box wasn't out enough yet in countries around the world. That was crazy. Ooh, I ordered Shrouded Fable. I got a Shrouded Fable ETB, so we'll have that out to open at some point. Yep, sounds good. Roaring Moon, of course, the ancient Pokemon. Ancient Box, very good card in that deck. I only have one, though. Not very playable when you only have one. You kind of need, like, 4. There's so many things that I just have one of, because I open packs occasionally and, like, get sort of neat stuff, but I never get full-on playsets, because I'm not one of those people who just buys a playset whenever a new set comes out. I should become one of those people, but I don't know. I don't play the game in person that often, right? But maybe I would play the game in person more often if I had all the decks built. Maybe I would start going to events and just play there. There's not a ton of events here. Down here, there's just like a couple leagues, and that's it. Roaring Moon is cool, yeah. I like Ancient Box. I think it would be a fun deck to play. Because you just load up your discard with Ancient Pokemon, and Ancient items, and all sorts of Ancient cards, and then it does damage based on that. Which is really cool. Let's see. Vengeance Fletching. 70 plus 10 more for each Ancient card in your discard. That's a really fun attack. I like cards where you load up your discard a total ton, and then, like, your entire match is played around the discard. Whether it be, like, getting a bunch of energy in there to retrieve, or loading it up with Pokemon or something to attack. Bee Revenge was one of my favorite cards. I loved Bee Revenge. Which is a... Let me look up Bee Revenge. You have this Vespic plant. It is right here. Does 10 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. This was one of my favorite attacks. This was one of my favorite decks back in the day. You just loaded up your discard pile with tons of Pokemon. And it did a bajillion damage as a one-prize attacker for one double colorless energy attach. And one of the Pokemon was this guy, Unknown with Farewell Letter. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on your bench, you can discard it and draw a card. So it was 4 free Pokemon to get into your discard that just accelerated your hand. Like, this is just 4 slots in your deck that you just filled up. And then you can put the Pokemon in the discard, get another card in your hand. And now you had one of your Pokemon. And you had this card. You had this great card. Battle Compressor. Search your deck for 3 cards and discard them. That gets you even more stuff in your discard. And you had Acrobite. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them in your hand. That gets you even more stuff in your discard. Bee Revenge was like my favorite deck. I loved this thing. And it has a banger Kawaii art on it. Absolutely one of my favorite decks. I played that. That's the deck I played at Lancaster Regionals, where all my dice came from. I loved that deck. I went 5-4 at that Regionals. Out of, like, pure luck, out of, like, 2 of my opponents not realizing that I didn't have the win and conceding. Like, I had multiple opponents think that I had the win and just sort of concede, and I didn't because I had used up all my resources and could not pull out the win at all. But I just sort of stayed poker-faced, and they were like, well, you have it. And I was like, okay. Yes, I do. Which was really funny. Always, here. If time isn't an issue, always play out your matches, okay? Do not concede. Always play out your matches if time is no issue. Because... And pay attention to what's in your opponent's discard, okay? Your opponent may not have the win. I did not have the win. That was a fun event. It was also in the worst regionals venue ever. Lancaster Regionals was held in, like, this dilapidated, rundown hotel. The basement convention center room of it. That hotel collapsed 6 months after the regionals event. It just collapsed in on itself from, like, water damage. It didn't happen at the regionals, like, but it was falling apart. It was actively falling apart, and 6 months later, it fell apart, which is so funny. And, like, it was an infamously bad hotel, too, already at the time. I don't know why they chose to have it there. It was before Pokemon events got, like, super, super big. I mean, it was the biggest Pokemon event at the time. It had, like, 500 and something people in Masters Division, which was crazy at the time. That's not crazy anymore. That's a light day now. I don't know. I'd like to play an actual regional sometime again and see how well I could actually do if I put in the work, but... Alright, is there a way to fit everything in here? I think my sleeves have made these cards a little too fat to get everything back in the box. Oh, I bumped my mic, sorry. Alright, let's see. Nope, we need to take something out of the box. That's unfortunate. Tools. Items. Supporters. Trainer. All right, so honestly, the thing that makes the least amount of sense to be in here is Pokemon. It makes sense not to have Pokemon in here. I don't have another deck box for it. Oh, hold on. Let's check my backpack. Let's get these Pokemon a proper deck box. Yeah, this bad boy. Get that there. Get these bad boys in the deck. Been in the stream way longer than I thought, so I'm going to leave. Catch you later, Goob. And welcome in, Lee Gotham. Welcome back, Lee Gotham. There we go. All right, so now we have all our playable Pokemon in this deck box right here. And all our playable trainers are right there. Wonderful. And I'll shove in another pack of sleeves in case we got to sleeve anything else, you know? Very easy thing to deal with. All right, we've got other stuff to sleeve, though. Don't you worry. How do you find out where you can do physical Pokemon TCG event? So regionals, they're usually posted on Twitter by whoever the event organizer is, like when registration for those starts. For leagues and stuff, you can search that stuff up on Pokemon's website. Pokemon's website will let you know. You gotta, like, put in your zip code, and it'll tell you what leagues are going on nearby, what league challenges, league cups, pre-releases. Regionals, you unfortunately have to do a little more digging with, like, finding the people on Twitter. Gonna look at more Metagross cards? Have fun. Why must the TCG Pocket trading system suck? I know, right? I know. Alright, some of this stuff needs sleeves. Let's grab another pack. Boom. Alright, all of those are sleeved. All of those are sleeved. All of these are sleeved. Yeah. You don't have a sleeve. Alright, we got some stuff that doesn't have sleeves. My first stream on your channel. Well, welcome in. These streams are usually very chill. I just do whatever I happen to need to do. And right now, that is looking through cards and sleeving cards. Since it doesn't seem like they, Oh no, my penny sleeves. Oh no, my penny sleeves. They went everywhere. This is a disaster. Alright. So it doesn't seem like they want to update the app and put out any new sets for me to play or open up in TCG Pocket. We gotta do this right now. This Weavile was a fun deck. What did this thing do? Often used late during turn, you may move basic dark energy from one of your Pokemon to another one. Okay, so just moving around dark energy. I forget what he was used in then. Maybe Darkrai? Maybe he was like a weird Darkrai card for this guy. Maybe for the GX attack, search your deck for any number of basic Pokemon, put them on your bench. Okay, well, he puts basics on your bench. Lycanroc was a cool card back in the day. This guy is a Pokemon catcher. So, you evolve him onto your Pokemon, and you choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon as they're active. He just works as a boss's orders when you evolve onto him. So he was super cool. And then you have access to Claw Slash for some damage, but you mostly attack with Zoroark in that deck. Trade Zoroark. The iconic Zoroark. The Zoroark that we're getting back was Zen Zoroark. The one where you discard a card and draw two. Do I have any Zoroarks here? Zoroark, where are you? Zoroark. Zoroark, I need you. Where'd you go? There he is. This guy was a beast back in the day. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw two cards. Just that simple. Discard, draw two, and for one double colorless energy, 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. Bonkers damage. Great energy, or sorry, not great energy, great acceleration. Yeah, absolutely insane. Darkrai GX was pretty cool. This Pokemon's in your discard pile, you put it on your bench and attach a dark energy card from a discard pile of this Pokemon. Just accelerates some dark energy for himself. And he had Dark Patch and like the other Darkrai and expanded. Welcome back, Goob. Why do I have a third Weavile? I have so many Weaviles. Does one person really need 3 of these? Why is Smallwile V here? You're not even from this era. This thing's got Pouty Slap. What do you do? What do you do when your friend rolls up to you and hits you with the Pouty Slap? Hello, Mega Moonlight Dragon. Oh, you already said hello. You're saying hello to them. We got Charizard GX. This is unfortunately only a promo. There's no way this is not a crazy Charizard GX. This is one that came with like Hidden Legends cards. Or sorry, not Hidden Legends, Hidden Fates. I don't know. It's a Charizard card, so you'd think like, oh, crazy. That must be really expensive. It's not. It is, let's see. $6. Found a Metagross with a blue border. Is it a Team Plasma card? Metagross with a blue border. Oh, yeah, definitely. You're looking at one of these guys. It means it's a Team Plasma card. It's got the Plasma logo. He was affected by Team Plasma cards, so like Plasma Ball would find him. Really anything. Is there a way to search for Team Plasma? Yeah. Any of the Team Plasma trainers would work on him, so you got the badge, the energy, all these things that you could use with him. Shadow Triad, get him back into the discard pile. Getsis didn't do anything to him. He just did what he wanted to do. Yeah, there are a bunch of Pokemon blue borders. I mean, there's... The only other time they've done blue borders is for those, like, weird starter decks with the Pikachu and Bulbasaur. But otherwise, blue borders always mean Team Plasma. Is that even in here? It's not. Oh my god, they don't have those scans on here. My first battle... Pikachu. This is the only other time they've done blue borders for these weird starter deck things. These are not Team Plasma cards. However, they are very cool looking. It is very cool that they gave something else a blue border. By the way, have you made a Metagross video? I have not. Here's the thing. I don't know what Pokemon would actually get their own individual videos, because I haven't tried a non-popular Pokemon yet. Every Pokemon that's gotten its own individual like history of their cards video has been a relatively popular mon. I don't know what Metagross might do. I don't know. I haven't tried with a non-pop. Actually, the one I did with Darkrai didn't work that well. It's weird. It's kind of like luck of the draw whether or not they pop off, I guess. Lopunny and Sylveon both got great videos. This is Here Comes Team Rocket. They love reprinting this thing. I think it was technically the first... No, it wasn't the... Yes, it was. In Japan, this was the first secret rare card, I believe. So even though in our set, it was 15 out of 82, in Japan's set, it was outside of the regular set numbers. And I think that's why they like reprinting it a lot. Make a rainbow Pokemon card course. I've thought about doing a short, like, seeing just how many different borders there are. But it gets really confusing with, like, stuff like this, where it's like, do you count the GX border as something different? Like, the borders are a little weird. Do you count the Heart Gold Soul Silver border as something different? Like, it's got a weird gold and silver border. It's interesting. I feel like I could probably do a short about, like, every single different border. Do Salazzle for the Gooners? Does Salazzle even have enough cards? How many cards does Salazzle even got? I have not done a short for Lucario. Lucario would be a good choice. Let's see. Salazzle. How many cards does Salazzle have? Oh my god. Why does Salazzle actually have this many cards? Why do they keep making Salazzles? I thought this would have like 3 cards. No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. There's 17 Salazzles. What is this one? That one goes kind of hard. Seeing the reflection of it, or is it outside a window? That one goes kind of hard. Yeah, I didn't expect there to be that many. I remembered these ones, but after the early Sun and Moon sets, I didn't think it got, like, anything. Snom deserves more? What does Snom have? Snom has 6. Snom has a... Okay, for being a Gen 8 Pokemon, Snom has a decent number. And he got an illustration rare. What do I think about Pocket? I don't know what that is. Teespringer, what are you in? You're in that. Okay. This card looks cool. It's straight booty cheeks. Beespringer doesn't do anything. I think you take an extra prize for knocking out something. Oh. Oh my god, what is... Hold on, let's look at these print. Because this is a stupid card effect. Alright, sometimes they print a card that's way too specific. In every situation. If you have exactly 6 prize cards remaining, and if your opponent's Pokemon is a Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX, is knocked out from damage from the attack of the Ultra Beast this card is attached to, take an extra prize. That is so specific. That is so many different requirements for this card to pop off. Crazy. TCG Pocket, they have 2, so I figured they had a few? Probably. It's crazy that they have... Well, I guess they have the regular and the illustration. No! No, YouTube ran out of RAM. My chat's gone. Chat, come back. Only YouTube... Twitch doesn't run out of RAM. Twitch doesn't break your chat after too many people have chat. I don't know why YouTube does. Had a dream where me, Funtime Foxy, Kirby, and Mickey Mouse stormed the Halberd from Kirby and had a race against an ancient form of Metal Sonic for the Halberd. You got too many games going on in your life, man. You got a few too many games going on. You know? Look at this Glaceon. It's adorable. This is like a super beat up card, but like also, it's a good way to enjoy the older Evolution arts. Also, Team Rocket's Meowth. Not even Dark Meowth, just Team Rocket's Meowth, and even Rocket Grunt's Meowth. This is the Meowth. It's him. There's a bunch of Pokemon angry at him. Oh, wait, this card. This card, look at this one. Okay, so Shaman EX was a huge deal back in the day. It's banned now. Because this card was the thing that made you draw your entire deck in like 2 turns with its setup ability. When you put it onto your bench, you may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. There were so many ways to get rid of cards in your hand and draw more and get this Shaman set up and like... Yeah, so this was the promo they printed at the very end of its reign with this absolutely gorgeous artwork with Mega Ray, because Mega Ray is the deck that it was used in the most, where you played 4 Mega Rayquazas and you loved having your bench full of stuff and drawing everything you needed on the first turn by filling up your bench with Shaman. It played like 4 Mega Rays, 4 Shamans. It was crazy. It was the most expensive deck of all time. It wasn't. It was not that at all. But that's back when the game was super expensive. Or pretty expensive. Nowadays we have it good. Anything you need to actually play, they print the hell out of in a bunch of different products. I just like this Credilli because it has multiple types. It's one of those cool hollow Delta species ones. Just seen James Meowth is canonically attracted to Lopunny Gardevoir. Glaceon Pheromosa is shown in the Sun Moon anime. He's also attracted to Perugly. I've seen so many people talk about his fat bitch girlfriend. Their words, not mine. And how much he loves her. His fat queen of a girlfriend. And I respect it. I respect it. This Wailmer has a rainbow. This is the gay Wailmer. Absolutely beautiful artwork. Great reverse holo. You're my Pookie Slay. Fair enough. This is a Whimsicott, but I have 2 of them, so he gets to live in this binder. The binder of extra stuff that is technically for trade. Meowth is so based for that. We love him for that. Oop. I love these trainers as well. The ones that are done by Uyama. Best trainer, not best trainer arts, all right? The ones with the trainer cards in context, like where they're actually sitting in a place where they get use, are the best ones, but this is not bad either. The Wailmer is from that one Azumanga Daioh scene. I don't know that one scene. I watched Azumanga Daioh when I was like 3, so I'm somewhat familiar, all right? All right. But I'm not that familiar. The Executor card that's in 2 different languages. I have it somewhere. Is it in this binder? I know I have it set aside somewhere because it's a fun card. That card was technically the first World Championships promo. They didn't call it World Championships back then. They called it Tropical Mega Battle. But it was people from different parts of the world, so America and Japan, coming together to play in essentially in Hawaii. And essentially a tournament to figure out who was the best in the world. So you could have called it a World Championships, even though they didn't. And he came in 2 languages because there were 2 languages competing. And that's why he's cool, because he's like the first world promo. If you traded these cards, what would you aim for? I need to get me a Team Magma's Groudon. I might just buy, like, a not that good condition one online or something. I need to get one for my collection. That's what I would want to trade for. But I don't know. That's a little expensive. Best trainer, you mean Rosa? Rosa's alright. I wouldn't call her best trainer. I don't know if Rosa's the best trainer in the world. I don't know. It depends what kind of trainers you're considering. Because some of the gym leaders are great. Team Magma Groudon from Celebrations? Not that one, but yes, similar style. That one is a reference to the one that I want. Wait, no. That's the original one. There's another one. There's another Groudon in Celebrations that is a reference to Team Magma's Groudon from Double Crisis, which is one that I need. Buying PSA 5 cards, then cracking them to put in your binder. Maybe. I don't know. I want to get one that's, like, pretty beat up and won't resell for anything, but, like, also leaves the artwork intact, I think. Like this Lapras. This Lapras is a great example. Like, that cornering, that immediately ruins its value. And it's, like, pretty beat up on the surface. It's got lots of surface damage, but you can't tell. It just looks like a pretty cool Lapras card. So, like, I want a card like this where it's pretty beat up, but you can still tell that the artwork is perfect. That's what I want for Team Magma's Groudon, so I don't spend too much money on it. And then we got Colossal. This is, like, my only gold card. And you can't even tell that he's shiny. He's supposed to be shiny. This is a shiny card. Curious on your opinion about plums. I don't know if I've ever eaten a plum, to be honest. PSA 6 type thing? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't really care about reselling my cards once I get them. Because it's a whole hassle to do that. Oh. Look at my babies. Snorlax Eevee was one of my favorite decks. Dump Truck Press, which, hilarious attack name, first of all. Did 120 more damage if your opponent was an evolution Pokemon. And I believe, was Trade Zoroark still in format at this time? Something was an evolution Pokemon and was really easy to hit. I think it was Trade Zoroark, because this was Sun and Moon. I think you could use this guy as a pretty good Trade Zoroark counter for a little bit there. And that's what I was doing. You one-hit KO him because it would do 240. What's your favorite rainbow card? I do like Rainbow Lele here. Rainbow Lele is a fun one to have with Rainbow. I think it was Trade Zoroark, probably. You get all these little, like, candy-shaped things in the background. All these little Starbit little candies. They look adorable. I don't know if I've ever had a Fig either. I mean, I've eaten Fig Newtons. I like me a good Fig Newton. We got my extra tag teams. Tag teams are starting to go up, but these two aren't crazy. I mean, a lot of them were in decks at the time, which is makes them pretty easy to get a hold of still. I've got this gold Shinpao, but no one cares about Shinpao anymore. Ooh, look at this card. This isn't a perfect fit right now for some reason. Gorgeous Ninetales. Oh, this is one of the prettiest cards I have from that era. From the EX era. Literally opened 2 full booster boxes taping Tapu Lele GX. It was so underprinted. My Tapu Lele's, I believe it's this one. I believe it's this full art. I pulled this at Internationals 2017? Think. 2017, I think. Right? Yes, it would have been 2017. I got this from the prize wall. I played in a expanded event in Internationals 2017 and got 2 Guardians Rising packs with my tickets, and this was in one of them. That's where this guy comes from. The rest of my prize tickets were I used on a water bottle. So I bought a water bottle and I bought 2 packs, and this was in one of the 2 packs. Very cool. And then I know I got another full art Tapu Lele at some point, and I traded that one for a rainbow because someone wanted the regulars, and I wanted one of each. And I do have one of each still. I have a regular one, a full art, one of these, and a Celebrations one, which is a very fun set to have. But yeah, it was hard to get Tapu Lele for a while there. Not as hard as getting Shaman. They, they did put some effort into it, I think. I feel like he was in a box at some point, a promo. What's your favorite card you've ever pulled? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I would have to remember the history of all my cards. And what I actually ended up keeping around. 4 out of 7 Plasma Evolutions. I have the 1 point regular Tapu Lele was like 75. I don't remember it ever getting that high. I remember it being like 50. I don't remember it ever being that high because I know Shaman at its peak was like way higher. Shaman at its peak was like $100, which is insane. And why I'm glad that they actually... Oh, 75 Canadian. That makes sense. Yeah. On the topic of those Team Plasma Evolutions, I got a set of these bad boys. Black and White era Evolution. Okay, you can't even see those. I got these Black and White era Evolutions from all the different... Nope, I messed up. All right. Can I show these? Maybe if I just go full cam? Yeah. From all the different events throughout that year, they gave you like a different Black and White Evolution so that you could eventually get the full set. This is just TCG, not TCG Pocket. We were going to play Pocket if the set came out, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good odds for that. These are beautiful. I'm glad I got the Umbreon years ago because that thing would be impossible to find now. Oh yeah, the Umbreon Espeon Primes, those are cool. You know, they're whatever. I'd trade the Umbreon Prime for a Team Magma Groudon full art in a heartbeat. So if anyone wants to take me up on that offer. If anyone wants them in a, you know, an Umbreon Prime and has a Team Magma Groudon, you know, we can make a little deal. All right. Not Team Plasma, though. Okay. I mean, yeah, they're just from the general Black and White era. What's your favorite Pokemon? Whimsicott. All right, what do we got here? This is just regular Vs. We don't care about Vs. We do care about this guy. Look at this guy. It's the Pokemon Smile Artist. He did a couple cards. They did a couple cards for the TCG. Not that many, but Dedenne was one of them. He's adorable. This is a weird card. This is a secret rare from Black and White Noble Victories. The Black and White sets, the only things you could get in them were Unova Pokemon. Except for a Meowth and a Pikachu, which were both secret rares. And this is one of them. I've Dedenne that card too. I know, right? And this is they put the best Dedenne in like the most accessible product. He's from the trainer kit. The trainer's toolkit that we were talking about earlier. He's from the one for that year. They put him in there. They put the best one in there. It's great. I like this little Ampharos. I bought some Japanese cards like years ago. They're very cute. Wasn't Noble Victories underprinted as well? At the time, it didn't seem like it. I bought a ton of Noble Victories at the time, which is crazy because I was like a child with no money. I bought Noble Victories until I had every single pool in that set. I had all the full arts and the Meowth. I don't have them anymore. Unfortunate, because N was one of them, but... Ooh, here's Metagross. This is the guy that I liked playing, Geotech System. Once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic or Steel Energy from your discard to your active Pokemon. He accelerated Steel Energy. You have Solgaleo and Lunala GX Full Art Tag Team. Yep, I do. I got all of the trainer arts back when they were, like, first coming out. I really lucked out on that one, didn't I? Yeah. I have the N1 as well. I'm glad I got those when I got those, because, boy, are those hard to get now. Are you gay? I'm a lot of things. Very many. Isn't there a new Pocket set coming out in 2 hours? There should be. I don't know. I might be out of stream juice until then, but there should be. Especially since I'm pretty sure that that directly affects what I do as work tomorrow in terms of my actual job. Because if there is a Pocket set, then, you know, I'm going to have some footage to sort through. And if there's not a Pocket set, then, well, we'll get there when we get there. More Shaman EXs. This is the regular art of that guy. You know. Regular and full art. Not the fancy one. The fancy one didn't actually see that much play because it came out at the very end of X and Y. So you had this guy, you had the full art seeing a lot of play, and you had the regular art, which was still super fucking expensive. Crazy expensive. The update is here. Is it? My package will arrive soon. Okay, thank you, Pokemon Center. Let's check. Let's see if the update's here. Well, in China. Oh. Okay. Let's see. TCG Pocket. Do we have packs to open? I can open a booster pack. It's not the right one. Do we want? Let's open a Mythical Island, I guess. Sure, why not? Since we have it here, we might as well. We've got a Chatot, a Coughing, a Dreadnought, the Bite Pokemon, Purloin, and Marshadow. Nothing. Imagine if we got a God Pack and I wasted all my God Pack luck on the old set that nobody cares about. It's 12 your local time. Oof. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know, because we might come back to do like a little stream when I get the word that it's on there. We might do a little stream because I gotta get some pools. I gotta get some pools so I can talk about it in the short. Is this a bulk binder? This is a, I don't know. It's just random trade binder. It's not quite bulk, but it's not also good. You can tell that I played the Inteleon deck for a little while. I forget this deck. I forget that Eric so much. There was a little point during like 2021 where I played for a bit, and I played Inteleon and I played Malamar, and I think those are the two things that I played. But it was in that weird part where time ceased to exist. Saving my Nest booster pack for the new boosters. I've got one that's recharging that I can save for it. I've also got my hourglasses though, so I'm not too concerned. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to buy me some packs regardless. Pulled the SI Zard from Obsidian Flame. Should I go for the one from Paldean Fates? Maybe. And that is if you can find Paldean Fates. That's getting hard to find. Paldean Fates is getting tough to find. Catch you later, Giggle Gal. Thank you for being here. Opened any Prismatic Evolution packs? I have. I was hyping up my box earlier. All right, so I got 2 ETBs of it. I opened them on camera, but not on stream. And so that video is going to come out eventually. I need to be very careful with how I show this. And the pools from that are in this stack right here. That's all the pools I got from that box. That is your teaser. It was a pretty insane opening experience. Whenever that video comes out, it's going to be crazy. Did you hunt for those in stores? No, I got lucky with a Best Buy order pickup. I was following like Wario64 or something, or maybe Cheap Ass Gamer, and they were like, Prismatic Evolutions up at Best Buy, and I got an order in, got it in for in-store pickup, and I got it. Well, I got it in for curbside pickup, and I was going to do curbside, but then they said curbside wasn't available, so I had to go into the store in my skirt that I was wearing at the time. And I was like, well, I'm in Texas. I hope I don't die. I didn't die, for the record. Luckily. Good night, Goob. Oh, look at all these Zoroarks. I don't know why there was that one random Zoroark earlier when I clearly have more Zoroarks over here. Look at all these Zoroarks. It's crazy. Is that Shy Guy Falls in the background? It is. The new Poppy Playtime should drop at midnight as well. Well, I'm 24. I don't think I will be playing Poppy Playtime. I'll keep it real with you. I don't expect myself to play Poppy Playtime. Excited for End Zoroark. I know, right? Oh my god. The battle partners is going to shift everything so much. Like, I think we're about to enter a really crappy format with Budew for a while, but when we get battle partners, oh my god, all the new decks. I'm going to be so excited. Oh, here's a fun card. we got Suicune from Pokemon Forever. I'm not supposed to call him that. I'm supposed to call him Suicune so that YouTube doesn't caption my video wrong. But he's pretty regardless. We love him. He's got a little logo on him. Are you going to be looking for the Cynthia card in TCG Pocket? Nah. Cynthia's just a full art trainer. Full art trainers? Nah. Full art Pokemon, fancy looking Pokemon with all the artwork in them, those are the ones I want. We got Tropius. I love Tropius. He's a cool Pokemon. Call of Legends Rayquaza. Call of Legends was an awesome set, but I didn't buy any of it as a kid because I had no money. I had no money for it, and it didn't have like anything new. Here's a Darkrai level X. I want you to look at this. All right. Great condition, right? Amazing condition on this card. Oh. Honestly, I'm thinking PSA 7, PSA 8 on this thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You know, there's a little bit of a divot here, a tiny bit of a divot. You know, I can see, and a little bit of edging, all right? The edges, they're a little weak. They're a tiny bit weak, but I don't know, PSA 7. PSA 1 could be worth more than PSA 10. Here's the thing, they won't grade this. This is too low for them to grade. They will actively refuse to grade this thing. That's the trick with getting a PSA 1. It's falling apart as I try to put it back in the sleeve. That's the trick with trying to get a PSA 1, is that you can't make it so bad that they won't grade it. Because that is a possibility. Pokemon Top Ceruledge. We got Guardy's first card. You know I had to have it. By which I mean I got it as a kid from a theme deck. What's your opinion on Shroud of Fable? I like it. I just ordered an ETB of it. I have an ETB for it coming, because I enjoy it a lot. I want to get Cassiopeia. There's some cool other arts in it, but mainly Cassiopeia. We got Dragon Volt Rayquaza. Dragon Volt was one of those weird sets where there was like 20 Pokemon in it. Worst set in your opinion? Emerging Powers. Emerging Powers is booty cheeks. Except for Pokemon Catcher, it's booty cheeks. It doesn't even have a secret rare. Oh, here's some old Evolutions. Oh, you know this one. This one is in the new TCG Pocket set. This artwork. They reused it for the new set. Look at it. Oh. You've seen this one. Or you will see this one shortly. And then, of course, we have Umbreon on one of his iconic roofs again. Worst new set? I don't know what the worst new set is. None of them are booty cheeks as Emerging Powers. We got this cool hollow Leafeon. Can you play Fortnite? Not tonight. Reused Greninja artwork for TCG Pocket? Yeah, they reused a lot of artworks for TCG Pocket. They're very cool. Prismatic is too overpriced. I mean, the stuff in Prismatic is not nearly as cool as the stuff in Battle Partners, which makes me worry about how overpriced Battle Partners is going to be. I'm not necessarily a fan of that. Is there any other cool stuff in here? Any other cool stuff that needs some sleeving? In a needin' for some sleeving? No, everything is sleeved. Okay. Well, we got more stuff to sleeve, I'm sure. What's in this pile? Where did I even get this pile? At some point, this pile just showed up on my desk. 3,000 monies for English Lily's Cleffa. Yep. People like Lily too much. I don't know how I feel about that. People like Lily way too much. That's all I'll say. All right. It's a little much. What is in this pile? Oh, some Pikachus. Oh, dang it! I meant to give that to Gabe. I meant to give this to Gabe. It's Manectric. Does any of this deserve sleeving? I mean, Evolutions are always cool, right? People like Evolutions. Should these be sleeved? I have a bunch of these Snubbles from Detective Pikachu because I went to GameStop to buy something and they were just like, here, take a bunch of these. We don't want them. They gave us too many. Need Team Plasma Flareon? Yeah. Team Plasma Flareon was a card that we ran in the Bee Revenge deck in Vespiquen because Vengeance does the exact same thing as Bee Revenge. It's just a fire type instead. So you ran this guy, and there was like a sneaky way of getting him. No, I think you played Eevee to get him on your bench. This guy just did, he just did the same thing. So you had more attackers with this. Can I have a Snubble? I mean, if you see me, sure. Why not? These Sightseers are like rarer than they're supposed to be. Is there anything actually cool in this pile? There's a bunch of these because I keep buying those stupid knockout kits. There's a weird Cyclizar promo. We got the reverse energy from Shrouded Fable. These are like the ugliest reverse energies that exist. Why would you want that when, like, especially comparing it to Prismatic Evolutions energies, right? Prismatic Evolutions, you get this, which is like, oh, so shiny. It's got the different crystals in the background. Oh my god. Versus this, I don't like the Shrouded Fable energies at all. We need to do like an energy tier list someday, right? Figure out which is actually the best energies and why it's the black and white League promo energies. Let's see, we got Pawniard, Bishop, random promos. Ooh, these are some miscuts I've got here. Are these the ones with the... Yes. So if you look at this guy, or this lady Plumeria, if we get in real close, we need to use this camera. Can you see it? Yes. Oh, no. Show it. You see that little black dot in the corner there? On the corner of the card? That is an alignment dot. That is what they use to align, like, the card cutting machine in their factory. These are so miscut that they have little alignment dots at the top. Sun and Moon energy look pretty. I don't know what my... I do know what my favorite energy is. But if I had to choose, like, a regular energy, I don't know what it would be. The coolest energies. All right, let's find them. If there's a way that I can find them. Energy. Let me see if I can find them, all right? Because they're probably going to be hard as hell to get to. But I want to show them off. They're my favorite types of energies, and they're the ones that I absolutely will never be able to afford. Boom, 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 boom. Show me up, show me. Nope, too far back, too far back. Oh, no, they don't have them there. Let's go to eBay. eBay, show me. Okay, and... show me them. These! Oh my god, look at this. Alright. Oh, dang, only a couple of dollars. Alright, well, Fairy type is a bad example because Fairy types aren't played anymore. This bad boy. Pokemon card game XY Break literally has text on the energy. Oh, absolutely the best energy that exists. It's got this big old energy in the middle, and it's got this cool-ass text behind it. Love it. Absolutely love it. However, they're usually pretty expensive. This Fairy type one is only coming up as $3.13 each, but that's because you can't play Fairy type energies anymore. So, like, that's not a good example. This one's hollow. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the hollow ones that are a little more expensive. I don't know. These aren't the easiest things in the world to find. This is a fighting type one that's only $4.34. 5 sold. How many do you own? How many can I purchase? Please enter a lower number. Alright, they have 5 of them. So, like, what type doesn't exist anymore? Oh, Fairy types. So, in the card game, you had Fairy types for a while that used their own special energy, or their own basic energy called Fairy type energy. And you just had a bunch of Fairy types. Like, if Sylveon was a Fairy type, not a Psychic. And you had, like, Spritzy and all those things that were just Fairy types instead of being Psychics like they are now. And they had their own energy type. But they had to, like, reevaluate how they were distributing types. Because, like, there were only so many Pokemon you can make Fairy type, right? And so they were just like, all right, we'd rather make these more of these psychic types. And so they made them psychic types, and they made poison types, which were previously psychic types, into dark types. So the dark types had more stuff to do. So now everything's relatively balanced, except for like dragon types usually don't get a lot, which is fine because they use different energy types anyway. And steel types don't get a lot, which is worse because steel types really need some help. All right, the steel type situation is dire. What do you think of shiny Enamorus and easy shiny Manaphy? I like seeing the shinies actually be able to be gotten by normal people, especially Manaphy. I wish the Enamorus had like 0 attack IVs or something, because I know that's something that people like to get, and it would be nice if there was a guaranteed way to get that. Damn, these are more affordable than I thought they would be. I mean, still kind of expensive when you consider this is just an energy card. What's really cool is the gold ones. The gold ones are crazy, but they're also crazy expensive. Still, this is like my favorite type of energy that they've ever done. The big attack nuclear damage from fairy type energy in TCG Online had flowers exploding everywhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I love not paying 1,000 monies for shiny Manaphy. Exactly. I mean, there is a way to, thank God they figured out there's a way to reset that flag on, like, the Ranger save files so that you can use, you know, you can use a cartridge more than once. It was kind of ridiculous that you could only use one once to begin with. But still, like, it's crazy that that was the only way to do it. Miracle Energy. Ooh, Miracle Energy is very pretty. I didn't even know about Miracle Energy. What does that do? Miracle Energy. Boom. Attach Miracle Energy to one Shining or Light Pokemon. At the end of your turn, discard it. It's double Rainbow for Shining or Light Pokemon. That's very interesting. You can only have one in your deck. You can only have one in your deck? Where does it say that? Oh. You can only have one in your deck. Why does that work like that? That's crazy. No one was up here using this. No one was using this thing, right? I mean, like, Shining Pokemon were terrible. I know that. I don't know if Light Pokemon were. I don't know if Light Pokemon were awful. I just know that Shining Pokemon were. Does anyone want to eat the Forbidden Aquarium Gravel Pineapple? Because I think it looks gorgeous. What is this Mario song? We don't need to listen to that. Alright, here's something I want to do. Last thing we're doing tonight, alright? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to like this, and we're just gonna look at some fancy, weird promos, okay? I just want to look at weird Oh, I still have energy in place. Let's find weird promos that we never got in America. If you see anything cool, point it out. We got that. We got all these things. I need promos we didn't get. I want to see cool cards. Oh, the Unigaba Eevees. Love those guys. They're adorable. With their little unibrows. We love them. Umbreon's pouncing. Umbreon's also the most expensive by far. Crazy. We got that Rowlet. I know that Rowlet. Fucking Tonto. Why not? Why not have a ad on your promo? They got energies for that. Show me a 7-Eleven energy. Is there 7-Eleven energy anywhere? No, not in this one. Look up Blank's Chansey promo. That is a good one. I am familiar with that one. Oh, sometimes Japan still has the expanded format, so they'll just get reprints sometimes. So, like, this is a Garbodor from, like, 2011 that got reprinted for this year for Japan's expanded format. Japan gets reprint staples of cards that are too expensive. That's what they would need to do if they ever brought expanded format back here, but they'll never do it. They will literally never do it. Lawson? Yeah, there's a Lawson one as well. So, like, occasionally you'll just be scrolling through promos and you'll see, like, this old-ass card, and it's because Japan gets reprints that we desperately would need. Alright. Oh, they have victory medals, though. That's kind of cool. Little victory symbols. Alright. Expansions. Let's go back to Sword and Shield. What does Sword and Shield have? Sword and Shield got cool promos? We got Graffiti Pikachu. Hell yeah, Shibuya's Pikachu. He's slaying. He's slaying writing graffiti on the walls. We love him for that. Look at the Chinese promos. Oh, I don't have a site for those. I am familiar with them, though. They're so good. We got... Oh, they got a Mystery Dungeon promo. They got Pikachu from Mystery Dungeon here. Oh. I don't know where these promos come from. They're like event organizer promos, but I don't know if they go to event organizers or like... or what they're actually for. Umbreon EX Unseen Forces. Umbreon EX Unseen Forces. Is that the one with the Blood Moon? From Unseen Forces, is this one? Oh, it is. It slays. It's $400, but it slays. How do I know if Lawson is getting a promo card? They have a couple, right? They do. I don't know how to search for them. They have some energy cards, though. I think some of the starter Pokemon got promos at Lawson, though. Oh, yeah, see, we have Sun and Moon promos in the middle of the Sword and Shield promos because they got reprinted. We got all these Pokemon card gym promos for it. They got Sad Pikachu. We never got Sad Pikachu. I want Sad Pikachu. They got Gluck Gluck Pikachu. They got so much cool stuff that we never get. I want the Gluck Gluck Pikachu. Why didn't we get the Gluck Gluck Pikachu? They got Cynthia with a book. The Queen doing her research. I want Fat Pikachu. Fat Pikachu's a good choice. We did get this one of these guys just chilling out. It's a good one. Ooh. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah. Unigaba Pikachu. What is this? Blunder Policy. They got this gorgeous thing, and then there's another one that goes with it. This thing is expensive as hell. You could only get this through, like, the Japanese postal service. Crazy promo. That I might want to find a good picture of this one and, like, print it out, because this is a gorgeous one. This should be on my wall. We got the lesbians being lesbians, as they should be. It's canon, alright? No, it's not canon with her. That's right. It's canon between Malo and Lily. Malo and Lily are lesbians. Lana is not a lesbian. Malo and Lily are lesbians together. That's canon. I'm not even making that up. That's just canon. That happens in an episode of the anime. You know. I'm not the one who created that. What we got? Barry with a bunch of Pokeballs on him. It should have been Lana. Look, they can have some fun. They can be lesbians together. I see no reason why they shouldn't be allowed to be. We got Marnie painting her nails. Oh, some of the Galarian Gallery stuff with promos in Japan. That's interesting. And we got their reprints. Look, they got computer search. This card is so annoying to find in America. And they just got a reprint of it that they can use. Because they actually have the format to use it in. How long ago did Goob leave? I don't know. Look, I don't have... Check Pocket. Alright, we'll check Pocket. Let's see. Check Pocket now? Sure. I'm checking Pocket. Alright, we're getting Pocket checked out. Now 1 more hour left. Yeah, I'm not seeing new booster packs. No booster packs in Pocket. This Snorlax GX. Alright. Not necessarily the Japanese one. So let's look at the original one. Because I have a story about this Snorlax GX, okay? This Snorlax GX, this guy right here, he was the only Pokemon with a GX move that was available for like a specific week. There was like a couple weeks where this guy came out and no other Pokemon had come out yet with GX moves. So like Sun and Moon promo came out before Sun and Moon base set came out. And basically this Snorlax GX had a GX move. And it was technically the only Pokemon that could make use of one. Its GX attack was Pulverizing Pancake for 210. And it did It was really bulky. It did a lot of damage, okay? So hypothetically, you could make use of this, all right? Now, what you needed to do to make use of this is a little crazy. But this could technically slot into your deck. What you needed to do was you needed a trainer called Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy, choose one of your basic Pokemon and play, search your deck for a basic Pokemon, and switch it with that Pokemon. What you did, or what I did, was you powered up a Pokemon, let them do whatever they were going to do, and then Ninja Boy'd into Snorlax GX, and you could get off a cheeky GX move that nobody else was allowed to do, because nobody else was playing GXs. I don't even remember what deck I was playing. I think I was playing like some form of Electric. I think I made it work with Eels in expanded format or something. It was crazy. I loved that guy. He was so much fun. Like, and nobody expected it to come. So like you play Ninja Boy and you start searching your deck and they're like, what could you possibly need Ninja Boying for? What could you possibly get? And you pull out the Snorlax and you're like Pulverizing Pancake GX. And they go, what? Because no one expected you to hit it. Like, why on earth would you play a GX attack? It was crazy. It was so much fun. We got all the evil bosses Pikachu's. We love him. Did they have the GX tile out for that? I believe they did. I don't know. Regardless, all you need is technically a piece of paper with GX written on it. As long as you have a piece of paper with one side that says GX and one side that says nothing, that's a GX marker. That's all that you need. Team Skull Pikachu is the only one with the full art here. Every time y'all make me check TCG Pocket, I have to rush to turn off the VPN on before I lose the stream. That's confusing to me, but I'll take your word for it. Why was he a promo? Oh, he has a little logo on him. What is going on in this rare candy? Why is there like an extra little box here? I need to figure out what that box says. Google Translate, help me out. Why are you... Dog, why are you translating Japanese to Korean? That's not helpful. I need Japanese to English. Includes serial code. It's a serial code of some sort. I don't know what this redeemed for. Maybe it unlocked you, gave you rare candies in the actual video game? Maybe? That's the only thing I can assume that this means. It probably had a code for the game or something on it. Very weird promo. Oh, I don't think we got her in America. Maybe we did. Regardless, beautiful. She is beauty, she is grace. Here's the promo of Ash walking up to Litten after its dog died. That happens in the anime. That's all I got for you. And with that, I will be ending stream for tonight. I might be back in a little bit to open a couple TCG Pocket Packs. But, for now, I'm gonna take a rest. I think we might be back for some Pocket Packs. When Pocket Packs come out, I might hop back on stream just to open some. Just so I have them opened and, like, we got all good. But I will leave you with his dog died. His dog died right before this. That's why he's so sad here. That's why it's raining. That's why everything sucks. His friend died.